Lindsay Lohan's Herbie Fully Loaded is making tracks at the box office. Now her
Herbie
mom...
Fully Loaded is making tracks at the box office.
Lindsay Lohan's Herbie Fully Loaded is making tracks at the box office.
Is that right?
Now her mom could be making a U-turn back to court.
Stephen, are you lined up at the Cinerama right now? Where are you? Are you out there? Are you
I'm here at the Cinerama, T-Man. The line is huge.
He can't wait until the doors open, and he will be fully loaded.
They don't serve
himself.
popcorn till 10.
Oh, jeez.
Did you have to bring your own, Stephen?
Stephen, I don't think anyone's buying it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
No, actually, there was one person to buy it. Keep it up.
Yeah, here I am. Hey, sir, what do you think? Are you excited for the movie today?
That person's not buying it anymore.
Well, the part we didn't buy is that you wouldn't get popcorn. Yeah, that's the part we didn't buy.
Come on.
You would find a way. Yeah. But
Go in there and make it myself.
Herbie Fully Loaded begins today, Terry. Can you feel the excitement? Can you feel the tingling I have racing through my entire body?
Yes, now I can.
Okay.
I'm swollen with Herbie anticipation.
We're all swollen with Herbie anticipation. It's not every day.
You're scaring me.
Not every day that I can ever say, Terry, that I'm fully loaded.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Herbie rides again. Stephen, don't you know?
I do know.
Any chance you're going to see this movie this weekend?
Probably not this weekend.
Oh, jeez. You want to wait till the big crowds disperse, and you're able to see it second, third, fourth weekend.
Well, like when I go to Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen and Mean Girls and stuff like that, I like to wait a little bit so I don't look like a freak.
Yes, or else you'll be too tempted by the typical moviegoer to that movie. Is that it?
Well, no, I don't think it's that. It's just I don't want people to look at me weird when I'm there by myself.
What about this Girl Next Door movie I've had in the plastic for the past few months? There's some movie called The Girl Next Door.
I think it's pretty good, actually.
There's a pretty hot, like, 20-year-old or 18-year-old on that cover.
Yeah, the girl from 24.
I've always been tempted to put in that movie, and I haven't yet. It's still in the plastic. Do I bother putting that in?
I don't know.
Am I going to get some cheap, like, Rocks Off Thrills or what?
I don't know.
They don't make it like that anymore. They don't make it rated R.
Yeah, like... Hotshot has been watching the movie I gave him for the past 2 weeks.
Fraternity Vacation.
Right. He watches
2 weeks to watch it?
He watches it in 10-minute installments.
Oh, this past 8 minutes was great.
All I know is I gave it to him 2 weeks ago.
Right.
He watched
2 weeks ago. You gave it to me like Monday.
I gave it to you 2 weeks ago. Wasn't Monday?
It wasn't this week.
What are you talking about?
It was
I
last
gave it to you
week.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
His whole life is just one big blur. Anyway, I gave it to him 2 weeks ago, as I said.
I thought you gave it to him like in January.
He watched the first hour. He watched the first hour.
Right.
And every day since then, for the past 2 weeks, I keep asking him, did you watch the last? All it is the last 10 minutes. It's
And
like
he
an hour.
can't get it out.
Hour and,
Can
oh, jeez.
I mean, he can't, you know.
Don't change the subject here. Anyhow.
You're giving it to me. I can't get it out. Jeez.
You told me you liked the first hour.
I did.
It's a classic ending.
Can't wait.
Okay, it's a big twist at the end.
Sure.
You haven't figured it out yet?
I bet he hasn't. But you're only, like, from where you told me you left off, you got like 10 minutes to go.
All right.
Just make it happen.
I'll make it happen.
It's like the length of a commercial break.
I'm in.
All right.
What are commercial breaks?
Oh, jeez. Schwager.
Hello, G.
Wow.
Out at the payphone.
Thought we'd never hear from him.
I thought it was starting to be a trend that we'd never hear from him again. Maybe he's getting used to sleeping late.
Oh, no,
high
I have
school-
not been
oh,
sleeping late.
There's a lot of stuff going on, though.
He sounds different on this payphone than the payphone from school. Maybe he just sounds older and more mature.
Sounds more confident.
Yeah, Schwager.
Well, I've not been sleeping in late. I've been getting up at 5,
Yes.
and that noise in the background, I'm sorry about that, but,
Yes.
The car driving by.
You had Mexican last night?
well,
No.
I had
no
a
money
great
for
time
that.
at graduation.
Oh, that's right.
Good.
How was graduation?
My mom didn't show up.
Wait a minute.
Jeez.
What was your mom doing that she didn't show up to your graduation?
She had a family obligation.
She was standing on the porch.
She didn't want to go for some reason.
Oh.
What is with your mom, like, in her time of despair, shutting you out? What's the deal with that? What kind of mom is this? I mean, I know you like to defend your mom. I know you are always very loyal to your mom, but this is inexcusable,
I
Terry.
agree.
This is a very
wanna call her
vulnerable
up and
young
yell at
man.
her
Yeah,
now.
you want to shake this woman,
You do?
don't
You
you?
want to, what is
Yeah.
your-
If she ever affords a phone, we're going to call her.
Did you ever pay some of the electric bills and the phone bills?
Well, we just barely paid the electric bill for this month.
Right. Why did she not show up, Schwager? That's ridiculous.
I have no idea.
This is crushing to to a kid like this,
I
Terry.
know.
Crushing.
I know.
He doesn't want to talk about it. He probably doesn't even able to identify it yet. How crushing this is internally.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts us.
My dad did show up.
Oh, good. At
Good
least.
man.
Yes.
My sister.
I
showed up.
need something more than this.
That's probably why
I
she
need
didn't.
something as to why your mom didn't show up. Give me something.
Okay, from what I was told,
What you were told.
Yes. This is angering me, Terry.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. man.
she already had an argument with somebody earlier that day and was just mad at that moment and didn't want to go or anything.
What does that have
Not
to do with
realizing how it may affect you. To not have your mother at your high school graduation.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to call this woman a bitch with Schwager on the line, Terry, but there's no other word that's coming to my mind that makes any sense.
Right. I mean, because what does an argument with somebody else have to do
You just
with
gotta
your
grow up, really,
son's
is all that is.
graduation? I mean, get past it, man.
Does she not get along with your dad? Is that why she didn't go?
Doesn't matter. You don't have to sit
No,
by him.
my dad and mom don't argue.
You know how many moms and dads are sitting on opposite sides of the, of the graduation ceremony in every graduation across the country, Stephen?
No, I agree, but I'm
That's
saying
like the
that
structure of graduation. It's the regular occurrence.
Right.
I agree, but if she's pissed at him and she can't handle it,
Mother
and
on this
sometimes she
side
can't
and
handle
father
things,
on this side that don't talk to each other. It's working everywhere, so why not here?
well, it should have.
Mm-hmm. She just didn't feel like going.
Yes.
That's pretty much all it came down to.
That's what I was told secondhand, and
Who
what I
told
was told
you?
firsthand.
Oh, and firsthand?
So both hands.
Wow.
Boy, his clothes and his knowledge are hand-me-downs.
He's got so much hands. He's coming out of his gloves, Terry. Hey, Swagger,
Yes.
don't let it affect you, dude.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Thanks.
Kind of, I guess.
Well, there's also a little bit more stuff I want to talk to you guys about.
Right.
First of all,
I gotta go to someone's graduation.
Would you stop?
I gotta go.
Right.
All right, no, what is
Well,
it?
he's
Go
working
ahead.
for the school this summer, correct? As the little videographer guy?
Yes, the little videographer
that's
guy.
what I wanted to talk to you about.
What about it?
I need $10,000.
I can't
At
help
noon,
you.
I know.
Today at noon, what happens to the swag man?
I will be live on cable
Really?
Live on cable.
Oh.
on the premiere of SKTV.
Oh, let me tell you. My TV guy didn't tell me who was hosting SKTV, Terry,
You
but
and your TiVo guy didn't?
I was wondering all through the past month as to who would be the host, and now I know.
Yes.
It's Swag Man.
Yes.
Screw Herbie loaded.
It's fully loaded to you, but anyway.
Oh, yeah. You can tell I'm going.
All right, so you're live on SKTV.
Yes.
What will you be doing?
I will be doing the opening hosting of the SKTV kickoff special.
And unless Schwager himself is looking at the video monitor as he's being broadcasted, Terry, they will have no viewers.
Well, but
If
now
he's looking
that
at the
we all
monitor, Terry.
know, hey, we should all tune in, right?
Well, we can't tune in. There's no way to get this on your
Oh, dang it.
Comcast cable lineup.
You have to have Wave broadband.
Oh, okay.
It's on the internet.
So it's on the internet.
No. That's the name of the company, Wave Broadband.
Okay, well, they don't even know what their name is, and you do. But anyway, I've never heard of it. But anyway,
SKTV was my TV station growing up.
is that right?
My fake TV station that I had.
Stephen
Stephen Gilbreth
TV.
Steven, have you seen a psychiatrist lately?
I probably should.
That is good advice, Stephen, from the...
I think it's cool that he's doing that.
But who watches the Schwager? Who is able to see big wave television, whatever you called it?
Okay, SKTV, South Kitsap Television,
Right?
will be provided to digital wave broadband subscribers.
But who's the subscribers?
Subscribers.
Right. Who do you know anyone? Is there anyone that you've heard of that has
That's
this?
most of the people in South Kitsap.
Really?
Yes.
Right, so it's
Oh,
like
so
the cable
instead of them
company,
having
the local cable
Comcast,
company.
they have Big Wave or whatever it's
I
called.
don't know. I think they have
I think that's what it
Comcast.
is.
But anyway, all right. So there'll be people around town that'll be watching or can watch you.
Actually, almost around the entire county.
The entire
Oh,
county.
good. Wow, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to be wearing?
Oh, jeez. It's the first time Terry says that.
What am I going to do?
What are you wearing?
Well, this is a big television debut.
He's going to be wearing the.
cool.
He's going to be wearing the formal blue T-shirt
The
today,
formal
Terry.
blue T-shirt?
Yes.
Now, and is
It's got the
hen house is
painting of the tuxedo on it
All
already.
right. Yeah, Swagman.
Well, I'm going to be wearing the usual.
Okay, and what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing on the big broadcast?
Well, I'm in the opening
Are
scene.
you interviewing Tom Cruise?
No. It's me and another student named Stephen Lambian.
Mm-hmm.
Him
Who
and me-
also has nothing better to do with the summer, but
Right.
go ahead. Yes.
Actually, no, he's left for the summer.
Oh, okay.
But in this open, we trying to come up with an idea.
All right, well, give us the monologue. Go ahead. Give us. Let's pretend it's broadcast time. The cameras.
Okay.
Hold on, let me run to the television.
The cameras have warmed up. The guy's pedaling away, and you see the red light go on, and you say what?
My first lines are this.
Go ahead.
Okay, how about this? We have S and K fly out of Mount Rainier. There's a lot of explosion, lava, ash everywhere. Then he cuts in, saying, that's not going to work. This has to be educational. And this is all, this all pertains to the high school ID. And then I say, well, that's pretty dull. And then Lambian says, well, that's what it's supposed to be, something educational. Then a big stack of books.
This is the greatest TV show I've ever seen, Terry.
Wow, this is good.
I got to set the TiVo to season pass on this one.
Well, let's record it for later,
well,
too.
Don't stop now. Keep going, Swagman.
Okay, then a stack of books, 4 of them, are thrown into a table, and then an apple is placed on them. Lambian then looks at the books and the apple, back to his Mac, at the books and apple again, then back to his Mac, and then he starts typing code. Then the ID for the channel shows up, and then we go into the regular hosting. And from there, it goes to tape stuff. Inside in the video, I'm in there I give 2 interviews, and also I'm seen about 5 times. Now, this entire kickoff is supposed to show the connection between the high school, actually the district, and Wave Cable, and also to promote the school into the community by giving the community another source in which to get information from the high school. Now, this will be very important in the coming up school year with a lot of things that the school plans on doing. Also on the channel, people will be able to watch local sporting events from the high school, like football, and we have one of the best football teams in the state most of the time. Basketball, which we did very well this year, and other sporting events like wrestling. Also, we'll be able to show concert events of various types. And one of the first tape footages that we're going to be showing will be the talent show from this year, and also graduation of this year, and which I hope that everybody likes, because I got at the Tacoma Dome at 8:30 in the morning to help set up crew for that. I had to stay at the Tacoma Dome until like 9 that night. Now, if anybody wants to watch this, the only thing they have to do is have digital wave cable and turn to channel 205 at noon for the kickoff. It will be the kickoff, then graduation, and it will go that way till about 7, where then the talent show will first air. Tomorrow, we will have both tracks air, both episodes 8 and 9. And that's it. Unfortunately, they will not let me do a weather report, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, if anybody's wondering, traffic looks okay in Port Orchard. As long as I don't get hit by it. Well, T, it's been nice talking to you, but I must go get breakfast and a coffee, because I have to get up to the school by around 8 o'clock, okay? Bye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was he saying something?
Oh, wow.
The T-Man. The Wolf.
Paris gets what Paris wants, and why shouldn't she? Her fiancé already splurged on a 25-carat diamond engagement ring.
Right.
But did Mr. Paris buy Miss Paris Hilton a multi-million-dollar mansion just because she liked to party there?
Oh, jeez.
Yes, he did. Ow! Paris and Paris partied at the home decorated by Esquire magazine and formerly owned by football star Keyshawn Johnson.
Hey, Keyshawn.
She loved it so much that new fiancé Paris laid out a cool $12 million for the property.
A, Mark McGrath has found a way to sound more gay. B,
That's so sad because now every time I hear him speak,
right,
because of you pointing it out so much.
Well, it's funny because the first time I started hearing this audio, I didn't realize it was Mark McGrath there.
Right.
And when you watch him, because he looks like a cool enough dude, I guess.
Right,
you don't realize how gay he sounds.
You don't.
It's only when you separate the visual from the audio do you realize how gay. Couldn't sound more gay. Anyway, number 2.
Yes.
Was that gay phone operator should have obviously been nicer to his Greek tycoon, because this Greek dude is just like seeing houses and buying them.
I know,
That's
throwing
filthy.
it around.
That's just filthy.
Oh, honey, you like that? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mr. Keyshawn Johnson, how much? Well, it's worth about $6 million. I'll give you $12 billion. Here you go.
Yeah,
Can you break a $1 billion bill?
I know. You got change.
$12 million. Is that what they pay? $12 million?
Yep, $12 million.
Yeah. Well, when you're worth $7.5 billion, like this dude's father is. This dude's father is a Greek shipping tycoon.
He is.
Yes.
Wow.
And his son, obviously, stands to inherit a lot of that, unlike Paris, where there's not enough to go around for her to really have the lifestyle she's been living sustained.
Right.
But the ironic thing is she fell in love with this male Paris dude for his personality, Terry.
Sure.
Yes.
Of course she
And
did.
him for hers.
Right. It has nothing to do with the fact that she can see a house she likes and have him pay cash on the spot.
That is just, nutty.
How much stuff are they shipping out of Greece?
Well,
Well, you know.
How many olives can you ship? Gee, $7.5 billion. What is he shipping?
Here's another gyro for you.
How much hummus is there?
Another gyro. God.
and don't be surprised if all that shipping goes in and out of the back door. Anyhow.
Whoa, yeah.
Terry, you've heard about what's going on in Greece.
Right.
Anyway. It was very nice life, I'm sure, for both of them. And
sure.
already they are beginning the rest of their lives in a big-time way. Mm-hmm. Buying Keyshawn Johnson out of his house.
Yeah, just because she liked to party there.
Right.
Nice.
They wrote him a check. The Greek guy held the football and said, Keyshawn, go long.
Keep going.
Really
Keep
long.
going.
Yeah.
To a new neighborhood.
And they had already had the place redecorated before he even caught the pass.
Right. Gay could have the penthouse, the Mercedes, could have had it all.
Oh, my gosh. Imagine that.
But the one person he didn't give over the 300-pound ass to at the time, Terry, now it's 400 pounds,
Right.
was the Greek tycoon that promised him and actually delivered on some goods.
Sure.
I mean,
yes,
the only person other than the trainer, Terry, who actually delivered on some goods for Gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
He has a habit of crapping on the people who actually deliver, but these chat room losers who could offer him nothing.
Right.
Oh, he'll bend over the toilet for that.
Yeah. Here, let me run up to the loop to meet you there.
Right.
Oh, quickly.
Take some homeless guy in the woods.
Yes.
I like my bears.
Okay, wait, we shouldn't talk about him.
Oh, that's right.
He gets upset when he's not on and we talk about him.
No, that's right.
Okay. What else is
Are
going
we even
on?
supposed to refer to him?
Really, no. We have supposedly...
I thought that was done.
We supposedly have gone our separate ways because it's what's good for both parties involved, Terry.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't talking about what we weren't supposed to talk about.
Right, we were talking about Paris Hilton and her husband, Paris, or soon-to-be husband. Anyway,
Right, and Greek type.
Right. What else is going on in the world there?
Well, I got some new news for you about Jennifer Aniston. Supposedly, she is
Dating
now...
Vince Vaughn?
Yes.
I heard about it.
Jeez.
You're a little behind the curve there, Terry.
Well, hey.
I heard that yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
I read about it yesterday.
Well, she is filming in Chicago with him a movie called The Breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm telling you, this story at the wires yesterday.
okay,
You're
so
a
you
day
tell me
late.
then.
I just told you.
Well, what did she check in under the name of?
Mrs. Smith.
Oh, bye. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm. Now what?
Well, I'm done, I guess.
Unless you have,
You're no fun anymore.
What's her next story, T-Man?
Yeah, what's my next story?
unless you have some of today's news, Terry, I'm going to know everything about it.
Sorry, then.
Man.
I thought I was on top of it, but guess not.
She's an easy mark now, Jennifer Aniston. What do you expect? Vulnerable?
That's how I like them.
Yes. Vince Vaughn's got a great setup.
Yeah.
She needs to get all that reassurance. In between compliments, he's pile driving her. It's perfect.
So whoever would have been the co-star would have been the guy. Yeah.
Vince Vaughn just lucked into being able to rebound screw a hot-ass actress.
Yeah.
It's a great situation. Vince Vaughn's not going to be dumb and not capitalize on that.
Like he's going to turn it down. Yeah, no, sorry.
Got a freaking bullseye staring him in the face. All he's got to do is stick the arrow right in the big spot there.
I'm sure he
He's
is.
sticking the arrow right in the big spot there, the big vulnerable spot. It's as easy as pie.
But actually, it's probably pretty therapeutic for Jen, trying to get over Brad and all that stuff, right?
It's very therapeutic to have Vince Vaughn just having just bad sex with you.
Yeah. I found that the pile driver is very therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. And if you looked at Vince Vaughn, does it look like he's got any skills? Come on.
No, I know, but...
Man.
But hey, she put
Awkward.
up with Brad Pitt's body odor for, how long?
You take body over and good sex, which Brad Pitt was probably able to put forth, over decent smelling... Terry knows. She started nodding her head, yes. And, mediocre to subpar sex. And Vince Vaughn is awkward, he's lanky, he's weird.
He's used to, doing groupies. Probably never works.
Yes.
Just sits there.
Jennifer Aniston. Just tossing it out to the first co-star that'll tell her she looks pretty.
Well, what
It's a good deal.
Well, what do you want her to do?
You're still pretty?
Right.
What, already? All right, let's go.
Yeah, Friends on a syndication. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. No, I saw the one about Joey and you the other day. It was great.
Right.
I laughed. You're still popular. It's a perfect setup. Vince Vaughn.
Yep, he's a lucky guy.
All right.
So everybody's trying to do movies with her. Morgan Freeman calling his agent.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, Morgan Freeman will show Brad Pitt up a little bit there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Even at 97 years old, Terry.
I'll show you Mrs. Smith.
Mm-hmm. What else?
How about this? Britney Spears, did you hear about this? She may be pregnant with
I heard about
twins.
3 days ago, Terry.
No, you didn't.
She may be pregnant with twins?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now, that's, of course, according to the National Enquirer.
Our plastic surgeon has confirmed that is the case, Terry.
Right.
Supposedly, she's quite big these days. In fact, bigger than the average
So what does that mean?
woman
That means
at
people
this time.
are coming to the conclusion that she's carrying twins because she's bigger than the average pregnant woman? Come on.
Well, sometimes, yeah, it could be, of course.
How about instead of twins, it's pregnancy and extra bonbons?
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, she's like the junk food, ice cream crazy woman.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, wouldn't that be kind of interesting, though, her with twins?
She always has a bag of Cheetos and a Frappuccino on the other hand, too.
Oh,
so-
jeez.
Those are her twins.
Steven knows because he's always salivating every time he sees a picture of her.
Forget the Frappuccino.
You're right.
Well, and then they also say that she's been shopping for boy and girl clothes, so...
Well, maybe she doesn't know what the sex of the baby is, or does she?
Well, no, not that I've heard yet.
All right. Well, those idiots that don't take modern technology and run with it and don't want to find out the sex of their baby and are planning for both would be looking at both kind of clothing as far as the sexes are concerned, Terry.
Right. I agree.
Why people choose not to find out the sex of their baby is ridiculous.
Well, that whole...
I don't give me tradition. It's stupid. Makes no sense.
All right, then.
Anyhow.
Yeah, so what does the kid wear when they're born? Or do you buy both?
You buy both if you're Britney Spears.
And you take stuff back?
There you go. You don't take it back if you're Britney Spears. You give it a goodwill, you chuck it out.
Do?
Most people don't buy until they buy one outfit for each, and then they go on a shopping spree. Mm-hmm. Those people are idiots. Don't worry about that. You can find out in the 4th month. Find out.
Yeah.
No one's impressed.
Oh,
we're waiting. We're going to wait. It's going to be a big moment. Mm-hmm. What, it's not a big enough moment? You need to add to it? Weirdos. Anyhow. What else? Britney Spears is carrying triplets. That's terrific. I'm very happy for her. Wonderful.
well, according to the National Enquirer. So.
Yes, and now her husband has 6 kids.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure he's
Nice.
Sure he's thrilled.
The T-Man.
You Benny.
Are you going to watch the show, Terry? Are you going to watch the I Like Cheese kids?
The big debut?
How do they not call the show I Like Cheese?
I don't
How do they not? go with that angle, but the Andy Milanakis show debuts on MTV this weekend.
I know.
I'm proud.
It's just
I'm proud of the little guy.
Yeah.
Turns out he's not such a little guy, Terry. He's 27 years old, but still.
And he's been at our Christmas party.
Well,
and he's sat down and had pictures with him.
I'd like to think we launched the man, Terry.
Yeah.
We found him on the internet.
Crazy.
Then, of course, Jimmy Kimmel copies everything we do. Took him from there. Mm-hmm. And now he's got his own show on MTV. Yeah. It's very exciting.
It is.
Super Bowl, gay. Everything else, gay. Water, gay. Cologne is gay.
Clone is gay, Terry. Yeah.
DVD players are gay. DVDs are gay. Stray cats are gay. The sky is gay. It's also sometimes gray.
That's true.
But it's mostly gay. Cottage cheese, gay. Yogurt, gay. Shirts, gay.
Shirts are very gay.
Electronic devices, name them, all of them are gay. Why are they so gay?
I don't know.
Why is everything gay?
Lord God.
KFC is gay.
Oh.
Orange juice gay.
Yeah.
Orange juice gay. Orange juice raped my father.
Well, that's got to be traumatic. Yes.
I am not gay.
Ah.
I am not gay.
How can you not tune in for MTV to see this, Terry?
The best part is the suit sitting on the table going, oh, we got to get this guy's own show.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Well,
He should be good. Behind the scenes.
there's one thing that he failed to indicate that's as gay as it gets, Terry.
What's that?
That's this guy!
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay.
Well, I ain't calling
He's
it anyway.
So phone operator.
I mean, it was a great segue.
Right.
Here's gay.
But you
Good
said he
morning.
could still participate. He
I
could
did
take
say
his
that.
calls. So.
I wonder why he didn't call it in the last segment when we were actually talking about him, Terry. He's obviously preparing his float for the big gay pride parade this week.
Yeah, that's what he
He's
is.
he's being wrapped in crepe paper as we speak. Why would he not call in when we're talking about him? Instead of interrupting our flow, and we have, heaven knows, quite the flow around here.
Yes, we do.
Why would he call in now?
Battery's all
gay.
charged up.
I couldn't call earlier. I was getting ready for work.
Oh, jeez. It's one of those throat days. Which means something just vile took place last night.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh, dear.
And there it was.
Yes. What's wrong with you, gay?
I'm just really tired.
Been working a lot.
We've been on a special project at work for the last couple of weeks, and I've just been working lots of overtime.
Oh, so all your coworkers will sound like that this morning.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? Oh, yeah, working real hard early.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's probably just me.
Then why is it you? Why can't you handle a typical work day?
It's not a typical work day. I've been working 10-hour days for and tomorrow I have to work 6 a.m. or like 6:30 to 8 p.m.
On a Saturday?
Like on a gay, it's like a holiday for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Gay pride.
He obviously volunteered, so he wouldn't have to take his
I didn't volunteer.
his rather
It's
a
the last
large
bit of
ass
project.
up to Capitol Hill.
Yes. Now, the
And-
big parade is what? It is until Sunday, right?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
But the homo hijinks start early.
Oh, yeah. All weekend long.
Let's be honest. You volunteered to be working long hours this weekend, so you would have an excuse not to participate with your gay colleagues.
No, the parade's on Sunday, and I was going to go and do it with the station, and they called me to tell me what was going on.
We're not doing anything. We
Yeah,
realize,
not part of it?
we realize after all this all these years that thing's too gay for us.
Oh, wow.
And don't you realize after all these years that they're not going to call you? If you're interested, you need to call them.
I specifically let them know, and I've heard nothing.
You let them know what? How'd you let them know? What'd you let them know? What is the station
I
doing
pressed
for them?
really hard that I was interested in being with them in the parade and to let me know what's going on so I can plan, and I haven't heard anything.
You call them maybe
So
the
now
promotions
I'm not
director.
going there.
Yeah,
you should
maybe.
call the promotion
yeah.
director.
Promotion.
When did you make that call?
The last time I was at the station, a
So-
couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, you told Shelley Hart that you were interested in participating in the Gay Pride Parade, and she basically has ignored you. The gayest man in the city.
I'm not saying she ignored me. I'm just saying I haven't heard anything, so I didn't make plans, and I'm not going now.
So you have an excuse. You blame it on Shelley Hart for your lack of
I didn't
attendance.
put it on Shelley Hart. I
The
just-
gayest man in the world, and he's got Shelley Hart to blame
Yeah.
for not being at the Gay Pride
You would
Parade.
at least think that you would just still just attend. You know, I mean, it's a big, huge thing.
He'd rather use Shelly Hart as an excuse than the fact that his neck is swallowing his face.
Wow.
That parade is next weekend.
Oh, geez.
Shelley doesn't plan anything.
Right. Our promotions director does.
She participates in the parade.
Well,
So why do you need her to tell you what to do? Why can't you go up there and just be a part like everyone else is if it's important to
I
you?
don't want to go by myself. I don't feel like I fit in. And it's just, I don't want to...
But all you had to do, I mean, Jen Dalton would have you around, no question.
Well, if you don't fit in at the gay pride parade, that really leaves no other area that I can think of in the world where you may, in fact, fit in.
You're pretty right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you afraid that you might recognize a few people that, you know, you met?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
Wow, Terry said in an alley.
You know?
Terry knows from some good alley action.
Oh, yeah.
I've never met anybody in an alley.
Oh, yes!
Okay, at the Loop. Sorry.
Wow.
It's a public bathroom, Terry. Get it right.
Oh, my bad.
Now, what about the people you play bear poker with? Don't they go?
Yeah, don't they?
They're going, yeah.
So couldn't you go along with them?
Probably. I don't know. I'm just, I'm fat. I don't feel good. I don't want to fit. I just don't fit in, so.
You could have been about 100 pounds lighter. Oh, we're not going to
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Don't even.
Thank you.
Stop the madness.
Yeah, I'm really glad you did.
No,
But
seriously.
it is a good point, is that he's like missing out on things that he,
Stop it!
Terry's at the point where she can't take it anymore.
But it's kind of a new
There's
angle, though. I mean,
no-
this is a prime example of something that he could have enjoyed.
Right.
It's not a new angle.
Well, how about life as something he could have enjoyed, and now he pretty much is shut out. So just end it there.
Zip it.
Let him go to his drive-thru and get on with his day. Now, what drive-thru is it going to be this morning as we play the new game that's Captured America? It's Gay Phone Operator Drive-Thru Roulette. And if you can tell us, if you can guess what drive-thru he's going to go to this
What
morning.
prizes do they get today,
They
T-Man?
get Summer Jam tickets.
Really?
It's the cuticle.
It's the cue to get fatter.
It's the gay to call. At 1-866-663. T-Man, get your wagers in now. That's right, get your wagers in now. If you can guess what drive-thru the man is headed to right now.
What are the choices this morning?
Oh, come on. You know your typical choices.
Okay, Burger King.
Man, you got it, all right?
Got it.
1-866-663 T-Man. Let's get some wagers in. As the T-Man Sportsbook is open, you know Gay he's never more than 5 minutes away from a drive-thru. No. So we have less than 5 minutes to get your bets in. Less than 5 minutes.
All right, I love this game.
You're on the air, and guess what drive-thru the Gay Man's going to?
It's gotta be Jack in the Box.
Who's this?
Gotta be.
This is Sandy.
Sandy, where you calling from?
Edgewood.
All right, Sandy from Edgewood, hang on the line.
Okay, here, let me write this down.
You have secured Jack in the Box as your wager.
Okay.
All right, hang on, Jackie. What's your name? No,
Sandy.
Sandy. Jackie going to Sandy in the Box. All right, Sandy
She may have
has
Sandy in the
Jack
Box.
in the Box. Now, Jack in the Box cannot be selected again.
Right.
Gay,
Off the table.
Gay, approximately how far are you away from your drive-thru of choice this morning?
Less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5
Less
minutes.
than 5 minutes. Hurry, come on.
Terry, it's going to be an exciting moment when we actually hear him drive up to the window and they say, "Welcome to," and that's when you know who won the game.
Right.
Listen, Subway doesn't technically have a drive-through. Can we count that?
Well, I think that would be a bad guess.
Yeah, I think so.
guess.
This Gay,
Come on.
sure as hell, you know he's not getting out of his car.
Oh,
They serve
no.
breakfast.
But
Yeah.
he can't walk.
You're on the air, and guess which drive-thru the Gay Redhead is going to today?
Mickey D.
Okay.
good guess.
Who's this?
This is Pedro.
Pedro from where? Vote for Pedro.
Yes, Pedro's got my vote.
Where are you from, Pedro?
Covington.
Covington. All right, Pedro from Covington has secured McDonald's.
McD.
That's a good one.
If Gay Phone Operator drives up on a McDonald's this morning, Pedro will be at Summer Jam.
All right.
Yes.
This is exciting.
We have obviously a bunch of more guesses to go. There are a few more options, don't you know?
There's no drive-through on the table?
No.
What do you think? Ever?
Gay
Healthy food?
Gay obviously would have told us that's in the cards this morning, and it never is. You're on the air in this fascinating game of Guess Which Drive-Thru the Daddy Bonaducci with a fire hose shoved up his butt and turned on is going to this morning.
Wow. What if it's more than one? Oh.
Hello?
You on with me?
Not exactly, but if you'd like to make a guess at which drive-thru
Burger
is.
King.
What's that?
I'm going with Burger King.
Burger King is always a good choice.
And who are you?
Doug.
How could Gay stay away from the home of the Whopper?
They've got a new breakfast sandwich, too.
Doug from where?
From Auburn.
From Auburn. Doug from Auburn, ladies and gentlemen, has put his game chip on Burger King this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, BK.
Gay phone operator, before I take the next call, approximately how far away are you from your drive-through of choice this morning?
Less than a mile.
Oh, the tension's so thick you can cut it with a plastic knife.
He's got plenty in his car.
Cut it with a spork and slather it with butter. Tension's so high.
You're on the air.
How you doing?
Good, who's this?
Rob.
What's your name?
Rob.
Bob?
Rob.
Rob, from where?
Rob, right now I'm driving my dump truck down south.
You want to give us a city that you're in right now, just so we have it on record?
Shit, I'm in between, I don't know.
Okay, Rob from...
Chehalis and somewhere.
Rob from... Okay. And what's going to be your... Very few options left, but what's going to be your guess this morning there, Rob?
Damn, everything else, all the good stuff's taken. I can't say... Well, we'll go with Wendy's. What the hell?
Go with Wendy's, Terry. It's not a bad guess. That's a nice, safe play at this point in the game.
Are they open in the morning?
I think
Summer 24 hours.
Yeah.
Rob from who knows where has claimed Wendy's as his guess.
He's a successful truck driver, not knowing where he's going. He's got a load of someone else's goods and no idea where to go.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like a typical day in the field for Rob. Gay.
Yes, sir.
Exactly how far away are you at this point from your drive-through of choice? I know you're starting to get a little chubby. Oh, jeez. From the only area he's not, Terry. He's starting to get a little bit excited because he can start to smell the aroma from less than a mile away. Oh, we're coming down to the nitty-gritty in our game of Guess the Drive-Through. Okay.
I'm pulling in.
Oh, easy.
Terry, he wishes he had a nickel for every time he... Well, I guess he hasn't said that. Anyhow. Wow, well, let's get all our contestants then. If we have no more time to get new contestants, let's get all our contestants on the line so they can root. They can root as he pulls into the drive-thru without revealing what drive-thru he's actually at. We have...
Sandy.
Sandy from... Edgewood, who has guessed...
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. We have...
Pedro.
From
Covington.
Who has guessed...
Mickey D's.
Mickey D's.
Go Golden Griddles.
We have Doug.
From Auburn.
Burger King for Doug.
Mickey D's.
And we have...
Rob. From down south. And he's guessed...
Hold on.
Wendy's.
Okay, why don't you guys, like a studio audience would, why don't you scream out your...
McDonald's.
Yes.
Wait, we have one more. Steven's a dickhead from Duval.
Oh, jeez. Steven's a dickhead from Duval.
Still got one vote?
Yes.
It's amazing.
I'm ready to order.
He's ready to order.
Jack.
We need quiet. We need silence. He's ready to order.
Fast minute, hold on.
Let's listen in. You're hearing this live, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever game of Guess the Drive-Thru.
God, this is awesome.
Steven, I'll be playing this at noon today.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, can I get 2 breakfast jacks with mayo?
Sandy's a big winner this morning.
Yeah, you suck.
King-size Coke with that?
Sandy's a big winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Jack in the Box.
Sandy is a big winner. She guessed Jack in the Box, and that was all revealed when he wanted the king-size Jacks, Terry, to put right up his crevice.
And did he say breakfast jacks with extra mayo?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
Again, just for the record, and Sandy, congratulations.
Yeah, way to go.
Yes. It was the first guess. It was the right guess. She has mastered the game of Guess the Drive-Thru.
Wow, good job.
In our first ever installment. Look forward to another game on Monday, even though we'll be missing the games on Saturday and Sunday. Gay, just for the record, what exactly did you order this morning? Because we have some discrepancies as to whether you asked for extra mayo on your breakfast sandwich?
Well, they don't put mayo on it, so you have to ask for
Oh, of course. Why? How could they?
On a breakfast sandwich?
What an oversight.
Wow. Cheese on a bun, you need mayo.
All right,
what's on it?
Isn't there enough grease from...
Cheese on a bun, so you got to have mayo.
Yes, this is the man that just a month and a half ago, Terry, was celebrating his 50-pound loss. He is now officially at the drive-thru ordering 2 breakfast sandwiches with extra mayo and a large Coke.
Not a large, I got a medium.
No, you said king size, didn't you?
No.
Maybe you were thinking that, Stephen, but...
All right, why...
With the hash brown.
Wow, good. Let me tell you.
Way to hold back.
You should write a book. You'll put the South Beach diet out of business. What precisely was your order for those who are playing a side game at home? Go ahead.
2 breakfast jacks with mayo, an extreme sausage sandwich, and a medium Coke.
An extreme sausage
and
sandwich.
an extreme sausage sandwich.
3 sandwiches.
3 sandwiches.
Yes.
But no hash browns.
No hash browns. Thank goodness.
Yeah, no potatoes. No sense in those.
That was the extreme.
Yeah, I got
thing
enough
heard.
carbs going with the buns. I don't need any hash
Oh,
browns.
jeez. I don't want to hear about your buns. So when you drive, I'm sure you'll be a big hit at the Gay Pride Parade, don't you know?
Right.
But
Since you
mayo...
go every day, I mean, do they just say, hey, Chris, the usual?
Oh, jeez.
No.
Because he goes to a different drive-thru all the time, which makes this game so
That's
exciting.
true.
Look forward to your installment
Monday,
on Monday.
can't wait.
But as far as today's concerned,
Yes.
Sandy from
Edgewood
is the prideful winner of the first ever installment of Guess the Drive-Thru.
Yeah, she won sandwich on, right?
She correctly wagered that Jack in the Box would be his choice this morning. Somehow she must have tuned into his gay brainwave, Terry.
Wow, amazing.
And because of that, she'll be paid off with Summer Jam tickets. Sandy, would you like to make a quick speech?
I'm just really excited. That's so awesome.
Yes. And don't think that eliminates the cue to call that we'll be playing in the 7 o'clock hour, Terry.
Oh, good.
Sandy just won an extra pair of tickets.
That's so nice.
Yes.
Great
Finally,
game.
Gay's fatness paying off for something.
Yeah.
Sandy, we'll see you at Summer Jam.
Thank you.
We'll have extra mayo waiting for you.
The T-Man. It's Kid 93's.
Oprah Winfrey describes her recent rejection at Hermès store in Paris as one of the most humiliating moments of her life.
Right.
Some speculate the denial was because she is black. The store says it was closed for a PR event.
Oprah's being so vicious against this company right now. It's really pretty comical.
She's very angry.
Yes.
They didn't let her in.
Now, I am really dying to know, and I guess no one may ever know, as to whether this was a real Ray situation or it was just a situation where, yes, we understand you're outside, Oprah, but we're closed. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't open the store for any other customer right now. We're not opening it for you.
Right.
End of story.
Well, if it's an event, I mean, they would have had proof that there was an event.
Well, and according to story is that the store closes at 6:30 and she got there at 6:45 with
Right.
her whole entourage and just stood out there like, okay, let me in now.
Let me in.
Yeah.
See, I'm more inclined to think this is a one of those do you know who I am situations that Oprah's really pissed off about. And now Oprah, let's be honest, has the power. She does to, like, cripple this company.
Yeah.
I don't care how big they are. I don't care how high-end their clientele is. People listen to Oprah. Mm-hmm. And she, I always sense, Terry, that there's a real unlikable side to Oprah, is really now showing that side.
Right.
With all its claws, Terry.
Yeah, she's coming out.
Because this is really starting to get me as one of those, she felt slighted. Do you know who I am? You should make an exception for me. I'm Oprah. I know you see me here, and you're not letting me in. Now you're ruined.
Right. And they did apologize to her. They were, we're sorry.
I have absolutely no problem with the company, with the store saying, hey, listen, we wouldn't open it for that guy. We wouldn't open it for that woman. We're not opening it for you.
Oh, but Jennifer Aniston? Okay, here it is.
But Oprah now is saying she's going to do a whole show on this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, geez, really?
This is her most embarrassing moment. This is her crash moment.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
She's got some pretty bad hairdos that I think beat this moment.
She's going to war with Hermes.
Yeah.
So this is her worst moment, that a store that was closed wouldn't open for her.
Right, yes. It was so humiliating for her because she just stood out there with her entourage of people.
Didn't she learn anything from the beef lawsuits, Terry? That she
think.
can't get this excited and take on corporations like this when all they did was not open the doors. And if she got there at 6:45, I mean, there's got to be cameras or something around there. If the store closed at 6:30, you don't open the doors at 6:45. Right. Sorry, Oprah. Mm-hmm. And the word is she saw some shoppers in there, and that's what really pissed her off. But those shoppers get grandfathered in. If you're in the store, if you're in any store before 6:30 at the closing time, they lock the doors.
Right.
You're able to finish your shopping, and that's the way it works.
Yeah, they make a little announcement.
You can't get in, but you can get out.
Right. And a lot of these stores are not allowed, especially these high-end stores, are not allowed to open the doors after 6:30 because their insurance does not cover them for any robberies after 6:30 if the doors are open.
Right.
Their doors are supposed to be closed at 6:30. They get closed. And Oprah is now going after them with both barrels. And she has got some pretty big barrels.
Yeah, she does.
And it's really just getting out of control. Mm-hmm. I mean, talk about your high-end fights.
Well, I'm taking my scarf back then.
You don't slight Oprah and get away with it.
Right.
Oprah's coming after you, Hermes. Mm-hmm. What is it, Hermes?
Hermes.
I've never been in that store in my life. I always saw it and passed by it and thought it was Hermes.
No.
The first I'm learning it's Hermes.
Yes.
You're like, oh, I don't need any Hermes, so I'll go to the next store.
It's exactly what I saw as soon as I left the Louis Vuitton store.
Oh, yeah. He said, nah, I don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
She, in fact, already has, like, canceled. She supposedly liked these purses that were, like, $6,500.
Right.
And she had one on order.
Yes.
So she's already canceled that order for that purse.
I get the sense that these people in Paris recognized Oprah. I mean, in European countries, they are more adored to. They love American stars more than people in America. Mm-hmm. You notice when an American star goes over to Italy or Paris, the people there go crazy.
Yeah, they do.
More than here. Mm-hmm. They know who Oprah is.
Right.
But these $20 an hour workers at Hermes were like, lady, we want to go home at some point tonight.
Yeah.
We don't need your fat ass in here buying up everything.
Right. You've got 30 people with you? Come on.
Unlike you, I actually work for a living.
Right.
I like to maybe go home. I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
She's just used to places like Applebee's when they're closed, opening the doors for her. So.
Right, Applebee's.
But Oprah is pissed because she's used to special treatment. And now she's going to take this company down, well, at least as far as she can take them down.
Sure.
And I'm not sure that she'll get them to go out of business, but she's going to hurt their business.
Yeah, she'll make a dent.
She's got power.
Hopefully the housewives don't shop there. Then watch her show, I'm hoping.
It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating to me. Oprah's claws have come out.
She's wiping them.
All she has to say is no more book club because of this company, and then that's it.
Oh, jeez.
Can't do it anymore.
I thought she was part of like the Angel Network. Like when
she is part of it. She is the Angel Network.
Until you piss her off. And then
that's right.
She'll ruin you.
All right. Yeah, I thought she was just like this peaceful, angelic person.
She is.
Stedman was probably just standing at the door going, you really want to open this door? Yeah, trust me.
I know. Right?
Trust me. You don't know this woman like I know her. If you knew her like I know her, you'd open the door.
He's saying a prayer to himself. Please open the door.
Let me just give you a little bit of advice. Just crack the door at least for her, please. Don't piss her off. I learned that a long time ago.
Right. Now look at me.
Mm-hmm. Look at me. I have no identity whatsoever.
Right. Gail King has more props than I do.
Well, Gail gets more access to Oprah than Stedman.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
In every way, shape, and form. Do you have any news on this story? Or is that all we got here?
I have the little bits and pieces about that. That's where I got the information regarding the purse, and this is a quote from Gail.
Gail's getting in the mix now.
Gail always is in the mix.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Oprah's got her buddies on this situation.
Oh, big time. This is Gail's quote.
You know Oprah left that place going, I will not rest until I take Hermes down.
Right. Oh, no, absolutely. She said, quote...
I'm calling Hermes. I don't care. Yeah.
Gail's quote, her position is, I will shop where people appreciate my business, and I don't believe that any longer includes
in order to
Hermes.
appreciate her business, you got to fan her while feeding her grapes and providing pizza.
Yes.
All while telling her that she's the greatest human being in the world, while she looks at your merchandise.
Yes.
That's what she expects, I'm sure.
And like I said, Hermes, they did. They gave a huge apology and were like, sorry.
I don't see why they should even apologize. It was 6:45. The store closes at 6:30. That's all I need to know. End of story. What?
So again, they were closed, right?
Yeah, they were closed.
How dare they?
Yes.
Business hours.
If they were open, it would be a different story.
Right.
But they were closed. They had been closed for 15 minutes. And yes, there were shoppers in there, but every store that closes, as I just pointed out, will have some straggling shoppers finishing up what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Workers cleaning up. Ready for the next business day, so on and so forth.
Let me open the phone lines.
Great if she comes back here and Ezel's is closed or something like that.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm sure there are a lot of stores that would make an exception for Oprah. This store, for whatever reason, didn't want to do it, and that's their right. And she shouldn't get pissed about it. The store's closed.
Well.
She's so used to people bending over backwards for her that she now feels like she wants to ruin this company.
The most humiliating time of her life.
She's going to do a whole show on it.
Yeah, it's just...
1-866-663 T-Man is the number to call. Oprah is pissed. 1-866.
Watch out, world.
You don't want to get her angry.
Yes.
She's turning green.
Oh, jeez. 1-866-663. I mean, we do have the details right. The store was closed. I mean, I'm not missing anything
No, you're
here.
not. You're absolutely right. The
No
store
one
wasn't closed.
Does Oprah acknowledge the store was closed, or she say the store was open?
No,
she knows.
She knows it
But
was
she's so
closed.
out of touch,
But
she
she
thinks they
just
should make
stood there.
special
That's the thing.
She says that since there were other shoppers in there, why couldn't you let me in?
Yeah, why couldn't you let me in?
Doesn't she know how the typical shop day works, though?
No.
Does she need me to explain that to her?
Yes, because she doesn't do her own shopping.
Doesn't everyone know that even though a store is closed, there can still be shoppers left in there?
Yes, we know that, but again, we do our shopping.
But she's so out of touch.
She doesn't do that.
Oprah wasn't always loaded. Oprah wasn't always a billionaire. There was one day when Oprah was like everyone else as far as the typical monetary income of the average family. All right?
Right,
so
and I
don't tell me
understand that.
Oprah doesn't get it.
But
you have to admit, I mean, like when you're rich for a long time, you lose touch sometimes.
Right.
And you
She's
don't realize.
so far removed from that. It's been so long for her, 20 years, that she's had to even deal with it.
The fact that they opened Bellevue Square just for you, T-Man, I mean, I think you can relate.
Well, they know who I am.
You don't
Oprah's
Dick and Green.
She's running towards the doors.
She's taking us down.
All right, no one knows this Incredible Hulk thing. Come on. No one knows it but you, Scott.
Really?
That's right.
I used to get really sad at the end.
Oh.
He was such a drifter.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
he was.
He was misunderstood.
Yeah.
She was.
Never watched it.
Oh, my God, you missed out.
It was on CBS.
All right.
Oh.
Let me go to the phones and see what people are thinking out there. You're on the air. Maybe there's some part of this that I don't get or I'm missing or something like that. You're on the air. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oprah's full of it, man. She ain't no better than nobody else.
But she kind of is acting like she is, and even though I'm sure some people are trying to point out to her that, Oprah, this is the way it works. Maybe most companies will make an exception for you. This one didn't, but you're kind of coming off as really prissy here. She doesn't care right now.
No.
She wants this company destroyed.
I'm saying, hey, like I said, she ain't no better than nobody, man.
I hope Oprah realizes that she's not going to come out with a ton of supporters on this one, that this is not good Oprah PR. Oprah has had a magical career of having everyone on her side. Yeah. Now, I'm not so sure this is going to turn everyone against her because I don't think it's that big a deal.
Right.
But it's going to piss some people off.
And you're right. Like you pointed out, you're seeing a side of Oprah that you're not really... You were surprised. You're like, whoa.
Stedman knew.
Right. Stedman did know. Stedman's knocking on the door going, please.
Yes. You want to open this door. Trust me on this one.
Inching down going,
Stedman
somebody.
left his socks on the stairs one time.
And oh, man, she was pissed.
Stedman didn't have Oprah's slippers ready for her one time when she came home from work. He never made that mistake again.
That's right.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking about the Oprah situation.
Oh, really? I haven't heard about this one. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the store situation.
Yes. What about it?
I feel that if there was other customers in the store, she should have been able to shop. But if there weren't any other customers in the store, she should pay them extra.
Well, that's not the way it works, and anyone who goes shopping knows that. I mean, would you expect them to let you in?
No, if they're trying to get off, I wouldn't want to disturb anybody's groove if they're trying to get off.
Okay, so why are you saying they should have let her in?
I mean, if there was other customers in the store.
There are other customers in the store. Always when a store closes, they are told to finish up their shopping. We are closing the doors, and we'll let you out as you're finished up with your shopping.
Yeah,
That's
make
the way
an
it works.
announcement. Get the hell out.
They don't let new customers in after 6:30 if 6:30 is closing time.
Oh, did she come in after 6:30?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they should have told her to get the hell out. We're closed.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they left her out there.
So
let's
let's say they let her in. So then she's there till 7:30. Someone else comes at 7:29. Well, Oprah's in there. Why can't I go in?
Yeah, and
that
then you
person's
get
there
all
till
that
8:30.
craziness.
It never ends.
These are the details as we know them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Store was closed at 6:30.
Stores have hours.
Right. Believe it or not.
First, the earth cooled. Then the stores popped up.
And then, so the doors are
Stores
closed.
make hours, or else it's pretty much going to be a 24-hour free-for-all for everyone, and no employee gets to have a moment's sleep.
Right.
When those store hours hit, the clock strikes 6:30. If that's closing time, they shut the doors. They don't put a foot in people's ass and shove them out the door at that time. They make an announcement. We're closing up. Finish your shopping.
They'll say you got 10 minutes. Finish your shopping.
I'm pretty sure I'm not telling people anything they don't know.
Right.
If anyone shows up at even 6:31 at your average department store, your little strip mall joint, whatever the case may be, you're not getting in.
Right.
Yeah, there's somebody standing there.
These are rules that we accept in life.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Damn,
Now, Oprah showed up at not 6:31, which would be a situation that at least I would consider a shade of gray here, Terry, that maybe they should just let her in. She's a nice lady.
Right, okay.
She's going to spend a lot of money. Let her shop.
Okay.
6:45 she showed up, Terry.
Whoa, 15 minutes.
15 minutes! That's a lifetime!
Apparently those expensive watches don't tell time any better than the ones we have. My calculator watch probably tells time just as good.
They sell everything at Hermes.
They actually, I believe.
I'm sorry, Hermes.
Hermes. It's very haute
Hermes.
couture.
I've never been in that joint.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of Coach-ish, like purses and
They have it at every mall in Vegas I go to, but I've never been in one. They sell everything from like bags to shoes,
ties, I think,
ties,
too.
Yeah.
They have a men's department?
I believe so.
I'm not wearing that gay crap. Anyhow.
Yeah, man, Ross dressed for less.
Right.
Works every time.
Okay, I wouldn't go there. Anyway, good stuff there, though.
I don't like to stand there and look through stuff.
You're on the air. Hello.
Yeah, that lady that you just talked to before me previously, typical bunch, just like Oprah. They're all typical bunch.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to work retail. I hated it because at 6:30 or 7 o'clock when you're closing, you'd have all these just your pompous jerk-offs that drive up in their Porsches and their Mercedes and all this other crap, want to get in because they just got to get their freaking handbag for the day fixed on. It sucks.
Where'd you work, sir?
Oh, I worked in a few different places. I worked in, just the mall. I worked, department stores, remember the Squire Shop, if that gives me any
the Squire Shop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Just, everywhere. And then they're rich kids, they show up with their rich kids,
Oh, geez.
and they're just as snotty and stupid.
Oh, geez.
I get sick of it. When
Right.
it hits my time to clock out, I want to go home and get
Right.
drunk, just like everybody else.
God, let me just kick back and have a brew, man.
As a typical retail worker, I mean, what's the worst they deal with? They threaten to call your manager? Okay, I can handle that. Oprah's going to take down the whole company.
Yeah. She's done.
And I would
man.
imagine most of the time these stores are very accommodating to people. They close them down to let people shop on their own.
Sure.
Because my friend worked at Prada at the Bellagio.
Yes, and when I remember seeing Dennis Rodman in one of the stores in the Fashion Show Mall or the Caesar's Palace Forum shops, and they will shut down the whole store because they know that Dennis Rodman's going to create such a stir and he's going to buy enough that it's worth their while.
Right.
So they will make the exception for the celebrity that they won't do for the average schmuck. But
isn't that usually during
Business hours.
business
Right.
hours?
if
they see
Oprah would
them
have called ahead and
yeah.
said, "Listen, I'm coming. I'm going to be a little late," they would have kept the
I'm
store
sure they would have.
open. I'm
Yes,
sure.
I bet they would have.
But they hadn't had plans to do it. They said, no, she's got to deal with it. Move on with your life. Oprah, you got a good enough life. You should be able to move on.
But she's not gonna.
Somehow you'll have to get through your Tuesday without that $6,000 purse.
But she felt slighted. She felt like she wasn't treated like her typical staff member will kowtow to her. She's used to treated in a certain way. When they treated her exactly the opposite, she now has taken the claws out and wants to ruin this company.
Yeah, she was humiliated, for goodness sakes.
Sir, are you still there?
I'm still here.
It's nice to have you.
Thank you very much. Hey, I just want to. I just want to lay something down.
Okay. Well.
I'm here. I'm doing this here job. This here is a good here job that I got.
Okay.
And I just want to know why in the heck
Nobody
does
asked.
Porta Potty Jay not keep a job pumping porta potties? I've been doing this for like a year and a half,
Yes.
and it's the easiest freaking job in the world. I drive around, I pump out a toilet. I drive around, I pump out a toilet. At the end of the day, I'm done, and I go home, and the next day I still have a job. Because I don't know how you can lose
It's
this job.
kind of scary. You used to work retail, sir.
Yeah, okay. If you leave,
Hopefully, you didn't do the two jobs at the same time.
if
Sir,
you leave poop, you lose your job. But if you take it with you, you don't lose your job.
You're a credit to us all, sir.
Yeah. Why? Thank you.
Yes.
He obviously needed to vent.
I think he has before.
Okay.
Found a cashmere shawl on their website for $850 if you'd like me to get it for you.
Yeah. Oh, can you purchase that?
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, I think Oprah should, shut her mouth because she doesn't, she might have a lot of money, but she doesn't own the world.
Where is, give me a caller that's on Oprah's side here. I want to find someone that wants to tell me why Oprah needs to be defended in what happened here. If Oprah now is suggesting that this is a race thing, which we weren't there, we don't know.
Right.
But, I don't know, Terry. You're on the air. Hello.
There is no but. Good morning.
Yes, you're on.
Yes, Terry, what article were you reading from?
I got it from my news source where I get a lot of my show prep stuff.
Well, in the Us Weekly, this week's edition, it had the article in there, and it was stating that the representatives or whoever, I don't know, the door people, at the store stated that they were having a problem with Northern Africans, so that's why she wasn't allowed in the store.
So they weren't letting any black people in that day?
Exactly.
Come on.
I think if you don't let black people in, you still let Oprah in.
No, but you can't have a store in any...
We're going to take a pass today on...
No, that they were saying that she wasn't made up. She didn't... I mean, come on now.
But we're taking a pass on all black people today? Was their policy?
Everybody's seen Oprah without makeup. I mean, so you know what
But you're telling me, but you believe they weren't letting in any black people that day?
I'm just telling you what the article stated.
What article is that? I want to read it.
She said from Us Weekly.
Yes.
From Us Weekly. Okay, we're going to get it. We're going to read it.
Please do.
All right?
Okay.
Yes. I don't know how long you can get away with that one, Terry.
But the store managers admitted to knowing it was Oprah. They knew it was her. So it doesn't matter if they're not letting Northern African people in or not.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, the call that just came in beat me to the punch. And if you all, I'm actually surprised by your reaction this morning, because if you all remember when you aired the story, the original news post broadcast that you were airing, the journalist even said herself that they did not recognize her. And that story that woman just read from Us Weekly or whatever she said she got it from, I read the same thing online. That's why they did not let her in.
But my take on European countries and people in Italy, Paris, in France, they see the American star bigger, even on a higher pedestal, than people over here in America. So to think that they didn't know who Oprah was, who's an adored worldwide figure, to me, I can't understand.
It was that story that you guys ran with the woman who even said, the last line she said was, I find it hard to believe that they didn't recognize her. Who doesn't know Oprah?
And what if they didn't recognize her? They wouldn't let anyone in the store after 6:30. Why is that relevant?
Well, then let that be the reason, but that's not what
That's
they
what
said.
they're saying is the reason.
Their reaction was that we did not recognize her.
Is it okay with you that they would let Oprah in, but they wouldn't let you in?
I don't know if they would have or not. All I know is that's what they said with her standing outside.
If they won't let you in, I don't want them to let me in. I don't want them to let Oprah in. They shouldn't let anyone in.
And I would even be willing to bet that they don't make $20 an hour. They're on commission. And I guarantee you, if you see Oprah standing outside your door 15 minutes later when you know she's going to bump up your sales for the month, I highly doubt any of those young ladies in that store would not have let her in. At least the manager or somebody would have made her go ahead and come in and sold her whatever she wanted, if for nothing else but to preserve PR.
Well, they knew at some point that it was her because they said that she traveled with a bunch of people, and if Stedman is there and all of these people are there, they're going to tell the person, you just turned away Oprah Winfrey. You realize that.
Steve
I missed that. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they're going to realize it's her. If they didn't initially know it, they're going to realize it very soon. Somebody's going to tell them. One of her posse is going to tell them.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
because start in the posse.
Well, because you guys said that she was with an entourage, I guess.
Yeah,
we can play Monday morning quarterback all we want. That's what they said. That was their initial comment. We did not recognize her. And if it was about time, which we all can agree that that's, no one has a right to just expect the store to open. That's what they should have said.
No, Oprah's looking like a pretty big spoiled bun to me in this whole situation. That's all it comes down to.
But again, what was brought up too, there are times as T-Man pointed out, why didn't you just call ahead? Say, you know what, hey, we're heading to your store, we're going to be late.
I don't know. That's pretty big timer, too. I don't like that. You're right.
but
Ladies
you
and
should do
gentlemen.
that.
Still, that's
If you're that big of a star?
right.
The Bitchler has called in wanting to comment. Yes,
wow.
Constance.
Hello. I have a couple comments. Okay, first of all, of course they're going to play the black card, the race card, because the store was backed against the wall. Like, well, we didn't let her in. First, we didn't recognize her. Secondly, she's black. If you notice, the callers that are commenting that it's a race thing are black women. I can just tell. They're obviously black women, so they're going to pull the trump card. Secondly, anyone that's anyone, if you read all those Us Weekly, all those magazines, you will see that stores, yes, open the doors in special hours. If customers are, VIP or whatever, they'll set aside a block of time, serve them wine, just make it like a better shopping experience for them. Who the hell is Oprah to think that she can come? I don't care if she's with 300 people, and don't say they didn't recognize her. I don't care if she doesn't have all this, makeup on or whatever. She still has diamonds on, 60 people with her, probably showed up in a limo. Of course they knew who she was. The store felt at a loss. They didn't know what to do. It's probably lowly little 17 through 25-year-old workers that didn't know what to say. They were taught, okay, when it's 6:30, lock the door, period. Now, if the racist people, if they want to call them racist just because it's her, if it was a white person, it would be the same situation.
Yeah, I know a lot of stores that turn away people after closing hours, Terry. That's the way it works.
Sure.
That's what I'm thinking. It has nothing to do with her being Oprah.
Well,
it has nothing
Oprah-
to do with her being black. They know. Okay, think about it. They know she's going to spend a lot of money. Period. They know that. It's obviously the rules at this store. We cannot let you in. We don't care who you are. Unless you're the owner, we're not letting you in after 6:30.
And as I pointed out, I mean, if you keep the doors open, which they would have had to have done, Terry, reopen the doors that technically were closed, if someone else were to bust in and rob the place, their insurance does not cover that situation if they allowed the doors to be open after 6:30.
That's exactly right. And then the next time, say, Britney Spears or, Jennifer Aniston come into town, it doesn't matter, they're closed, they'll let me in, they let Oprah in. I think it's straight comedy. I think it's hilarious. Don't think you're better than anybody else because you have more money.
Oprah's used to everyone kowtowing to her, Terry.
Yeah, that's true.
The first time she got it thrown back in her face in a major way, she now wants to destroy the company.
Right. She's humiliated.
Just move
She's
on.
just-
Not
There's
everyone
nothing
has
else
to
to say.
stroke you to death.
Right.
Okay?
Right. And she's
you
not
get
being-
stroked enough. Not everyone in the world has to take their part in stroking Oprah.
Right.
And by the way,
That's
somebody
right.
may have actually made a mistake.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Jeez.
Well, and she's not the only, rich and famous person who's probably experienced something like this.
That's exactly right. But
I mean, it's
because
not
she's
like...
black, because she's black, all the black people want to say, they're racist. Come on, it's freaking Oprah Winfrey. If they're not letting her in black, white, green, purple, whatever.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know where the black thing comes in here. But I will tell you this. Oprah got a little taste of what everyone in the world has gotten very used to dealing with. It's called the rules.
Yeah.
There are rules. Now, some people may have forgotten there are rules in this world.
She's one of them.
But they exist. The first time Oprah had to realize that there are rules out there, she's getting so pissed that she's now promised that she's going to do a show that is going to absolutely do nothing but take down this company. That's what I've read this morning, that she's going to do a show talking about how embarrassed she was when she was turned away at the Hermes store.
Yeah.
Poor bastards. I'm sure I should really feel sorry for them, too. They're probably doing just fine. But they have to worry now because Oprah has taken the fangs, the claws, they're all out. And she has the power to really cripple them.
Right. And guarantee you, not only have they apologized, but I guarantee you they are mailing her crap right and left. Please accept our apology. Here's the purse for free, whatever.
It'd be nice to have that kind of power. You guys should only know what it feels like.
Common folk are funny. I mean, they can't go to stores when they're closed. How do the people do it?
I can't wait to continue to follow this story.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
What will happen to the great Hermes? We will all find out soon enough, I'm sure.
The T-Man.
Oprah Winfrey describes her recent rejection at Hermès store in Paris as one of the most humiliating moments of her life. Some speculate that
It's a pretty good life, let me tell you.
Right.
That's what I think when I hear that.
No kidding.
Harpo, I had Pasty Dave print out as many stories as he could possibly find
Okay.
on this Oprah Winfrey situation.
Some
Terry.
have cigarette burn holes in them. We
That's
apologize for that.
Yes. Well, I'm used to that.
You get half the story.
Here's one from CNN.com that is entitled Luxury Store Apologizes to Oprah.
Okay.
They're going out of their way, Terry,
I know.
to not be destroyed by Oprah, who now has the power to go on her show and do whatever she can to bring them down.
Yeah.
I think that is unfortunate that the store is now bending over backwards to try to get Oprah to please spare us.
Right.
Harpo Productions spokeswoman Michelle McIntyre said Winfrey will discuss her crash moment when the show returns from hiatus in September. I have a feeling in September Oprah's going to want the story to go away. That's my feeling on this.
Yeah.
I agree.
At that point, I think Oprah's going to realize, all right, you know what? I was embarrassed, but I'm taking this thing too far.
Let's hope.
And unless Oprah can give me some details that I'm not seeing so far, I will change my mind if those details become available, Terry.
Okay.
But for what I'm reading, I don't see them. I see a woman who's used to having the rules bent, broken, and altered for her. It didn't happen in this situation, and she's taking out the claws. By the way, Crash is a movie that is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And for her to relate this situation to the movie Crash is unfortunate to a fine movie, Terry. Have you seen Crash?
I have not yet. I plan on
You
it.
should go see Crash before it leaves the theaters. Anyway.
I'm hoping to have my fraternity vacation moment this weekend. Still waiting for that.
The New York Daily News reports that Oprah Winfrey was rebuffed by the store security guard at the door, and the security surveillance cameras support the store's claims that she showed up at 6:45 after the store had closed at 6:30. And that's all I need to know, pretty much. All right, if the store was open and they turn Oprah away, obviously this is a drastically different story. That's not the case. The store had been closed for 15 minutes. Seeing if there's anything else here that needs to be discussed. We played the cue to call, Terry, but so far, all the people just want to call and talk about Oprah.
Right.
It's amazing. And that whole Northern African angle, which I just cannot believe that they are IDing people at the door and saying, oh, you're from Nigeria, you're out.
Sorry, can't come in.
They categorically deny that there's ever been any issue regarding North Africans at this Hermès store in France. Is that where it is?
In Paris,
In
yes.
Paris, yes. All right. There you go.
I didn't think that didn't make any sense. Oh, you're from Northern Africa? Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
I just don't see how a store could exist for more than 5 minutes with that kind of practice.
Right.
All right.
I know.
Now, if I find out that is a situation that I'm not aware of, I'm going to change my opinion. But so far, all these details I'm hearing, just it's Oprah being a spoiled bunt, and that's it. And I'm curious of a couple of things here. I'm going to be very interested to see how this story plays out. I'm going to be curious to see if Oprah continues to pursue this, or she starts to realize that it's not the best PR move because she's acting like a spoiled bitch. Number two, I'm going to be interested to see if she doesn't stop pursuing it, how this store's business is affected, because she does have the power to make a big impact on any business that she has a problem with.
Yes.
And what else am I curious about? Why my underwear is itching so much this morning? What?
Whoa.
What?
Is it new?
Oh, jeez. It's a little new, yes.
Well, yeah, sometimes that happens.
Oh, geez.
You got to wash those tags a few times.
Well, if they would let me shop after hours, maybe I could find a better pair.
There you go.
But I don't know. Do you think her people that watch her show? I mean, you could tell them to buy a $20 book, but are they the ones buying $6,000?
I think Oprah's got such a huge audience that they're from all classes, all walks of life. That yes, she can make an impact on the Hermes business.
Look at the people who defended her.
I'm also curious to see how Oprah's audience reacts to this. I'm wondering if they're just going to sit around and let her just scream at the top of her lungs like a spoiled brat about how this store didn't let her in when they wouldn't have let anyone in at 6:45. They're not letting the average person in. Why should they let Oprah in? Now, if they want to bend the rules for celebrities, good. That's their prerogative. But if they don't, I have no problem with that.
Sure.
No matter who it is. You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Good morning.
Let's see if people want to talk about Summer Jam or what. Yes, go ahead.
Is it me you're talking to?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm calling in regards. I just want to make a comment on this. I'm trying to look at this in the right manner here. Now, rules are rules, and if the store was closed, I can understand that. But then looking at it, and everything you said so far, I want you to know I agree with you from your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But there's that little slightest bit of looking from the owner's stance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We know that if they did know that there was Oprah, well, let's say when you go to a restaurant, won't they hold your table for at least 15 minutes? When you go to the doctor's appointment,
well, yeah, I'm not in that kind of mode to let everyone know when I walk into a room.
Yeah, it's not like you're announcing and you're bringing an entourage with you.
I just don't like to think people are too impressed. But go ahead.
Okay, no. And again, I do agree with you because you're right. She shouldn't get no more special treatment than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, we're talking Megan.
Fine, but if one store in the history of Oprah's life doesn't treat her like royalty, can't you just move on with it and go to the next store?
That makes sense.
Does it have to break her back like the way she's acting like it has?
Right.
A store that apologized, by the way.
A store that is now doing everything she wanted them to do to begin with because they recognize how angry she is by the fact that they didn't bend and break the rules for her when she wanted them to.
They're like over-apologizing.
Yeah.
But now, if she do take it as far as she's talking about taking it, that's wrong because she was wrong. But I'm just trying to look at the point of how many bucks might have been spent, might have walked through that door.
Hey, that's their problem. They lost a lot of business. There's no doubt about that. Oprah's got more cash than just about everyone that walks through that door.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think that they're pretty stupid for not opening the door for Oprah when she was, according to CNN, she was there to buy a watch for Tina Turner.
Aww.
I'm sure the average person can relate with that.
Sure.
I'm curious to see how the average fan of Oprah is going to respond to this, if at all. Now, I don't think it's that huge a deal that if you're a huge fan of Oprah, all of a sudden you're not. All right? If you're a fan of Oprah, you're still a fan of Oprah.
Sure.
But this is a little annoying.
Right.
It's a little obnoxious. And then on top of it all, she had to buy a watch for Tina Turner.
Right.
Damn it.
Boy, I mean, she beat me to the punch.
Boy, Tina's going to be late for every show now, not knowing what time it is. Oh, I got to be there at 8. I have no idea what time it is.
Oh, jeez.
I always knew there was something wrong about someone putting their face on the cover of their own magazine every single month. Something not right about a person that does that.
You're on the air.
Man.
Yes.
I'm a little bit surprised at how everyone is missing the part simply that we, the people, are the reason why the stars are the way that they are. First of all, you guys say she doesn't, who is she to think that she deserves special attention? Okay, maybe she didn't really realize that it was 6:45 or whatever. Maybe she did realize, well, let's go later so we don't stir up such a fuss with the regular crowd.
These are all fair points. Oprah can't shop with the regular mix of people because they're going to be bothering her. And however, people who understand that that's the way they have to go about their shopping know the protocol, know they should be calling ahead, know they should be making special arrangements if special arrangements are needed, and don't expect the rules necessary, or they expect it, but if it's not, the red carpet is not rolled out for them, they don't go into a hissy fit like it looks like Oprah's going into.
No, T-Man, there are no rules. When you got $1 billion, there's no rules. You know that. Just like, okay, the whole idea that I don't think she thinks she's better than everyone else, and who is she? I mean, who are any of us to think, for instance, okay, the dysfunctional family members, when they call in...
You're going to relate her dysfunctional family members to Oprah here?
Right.
Well, yeah, because...
Now you're doing the biggest disservice to Oprah. Oprah wants to take down your company now.
When the Bixler called in, she got ahead of everyone else who's been holding for 20, 30, 40 minutes to give her spiel.
Well, the store was open, though.
Right.
But we're
she
in
called,
business hours.
She called the Eric Power Show.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let her in.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the world is not fair. We can't go on with, if the world was fair, then none of us would have gripes or groans. I mean, the reality is Oprah went when she went. And if the store didn't let her in, oh, and I'm black, by the way, and I don't think she didn't get in because she was black. So that whole thing that the Bixler said that all the black people think that it's the race.
Well, the Bixler gets out of line from time to time. But the reality is, you're right, what you said. Oprah lives in a world where there are no rules. And all of a sudden she was reminded by someone that maybe there is one rule she may have to deal with and she couldn't handle it.
And she got embarrassed.
Right.
And she got embarrassed, and now to the point where she wants to do a whole show on her crash moment. This is the toughest aspect of life that Oprah's ever had to deal with. Well, you know what? Sounds like to me you better count your lucky stars since you've never really had any bad times.
Right. Relating to her audience.
Yeah.
I doubt that Oprah's going to follow through with this promise. I think that Oprah is going to come to her senses and realize that she is out of control here. Unless, I'm going to say this again, Terry, I'm going to qualify it again. Unless I find out that there are details to this situation that I am just not seeing right now. I'm a guy I'm not a stubborn guy. If I all of a sudden see a new aspect of this, I will change my mind. But I'm not seeing it right now. I'm hearing about the store security cameras supporting the store's claim that they just said to her, the store is closed. They, according to the CNN story, handed her a business card and told her if she'd like to come back tomorrow, the next day, that they would make special arrangements for her. Doesn't seem out of line to me.
Right.
No.
So if you found out, like, the store was open until 9 and there was a big sign that said no black people today, I mean, then you'd...
If I found out just in general that this store, even forget about Oprah, if I found out this store during store hours was screening certain clientele and were turning certain people away, I'd have a problem with that. Sure. That doesn't seem like the way to do business.
No.
That's how they do it in Duval, but not in Paris.
At the Hermes in Duval, yeah.
Right. You're on the air. Hello? Yes.
Did I win Summer Jam tickets?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Forgot all about it.
God. The cue to call.
We did play the cue to call.
And she called.
Did you what?
Did I win Summer Jam tickets?
Well, the store's closed.
Oh.
We closed 15 minutes ago.
Sorry.
But you know what?
Closed at 8:05.
You seem like a pretty big star to me.
But I've been waiting. I called, and is it me?
Oh, geez. Is she faking this, or is this real?
Oh, it's real.
Sounds pretty fun.
Hi, how you doing this morning? I'm doing good now, huh?
This girl can't be serious.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, she's on my nerves already.
Bullcrap prize pick of the day.
Bullcrap prize pick.
What do you want from us? Seriously.
Summer Jam tickets.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Obviously, it doesn't mean
please.
that big a deal to you because you're putting on a big act here.
Oh, man, I waited. I do say the important thing of the day. Summer Jam tickets. Thank you, Oprah, for not being around. Summer Jam tickets, please.
What is her point? I don't get the point of all this.
I don't know.
What is your...
the cue to call and no one ever... Who cares about Oprah? Not me. I ain't Oprah, and I ain't got her money. She ain't going to give it to me. I got a car. She's not going to give me a car. So let me get what I like.
I feel like she's trying to make a point here, and I'm not understanding what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes, I do understand the point. Actually,
what's the point? Try to just forget the act and just tell me what your whole point was here.
The point of her thing? Her point is that perhaps she was discriminated against, which happens in foreign countries and in America, too. So perhaps she was discriminated against. Bottom line is that...
Because they would let all the white people in at 6:45.
6:45, the white people... No, yeah, excuse me. You know what? We weren't there, you and me, and we don't really know the story.
I'm just going on what the stories say.
Yeah, and that might happen. We don't know, because... you've been around the world a little bit. I have. I've traveled many countries, and a lot of weird stuff happens.
Okay.
They do what they want wherever.
If we find that out, then I'll, as I said, change my opinion. All right?
All right, well, that's
okay.
cool.
All right, take care.
Whoa.
That was really comical. You're on the air.
Trying to prove that she was listening and...
Yeah.
T-Man.
Yes, even though I guess I kind of maybe understand her point, I just don't get it. Yes.
I got a couple things to say. One, you played the cue to call. Two, Oprah who?
Okay.
And I don't think it should matter if someone's won things before. I'm a Summer Jam virgin, and I want you to pop my Summer Jam cherry.
Oh, easy.
Well,
please.
You're not even going to take me to dinner? No flowers, nothing?
Dude, I'll take you to your restaurant, and I'll pay.
Wow,
Whoa.
what a deal.
That is nice.
He'll pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay. I
Sounds
mean,
like a double
you know.
bonus to me, too.
It does.
I get his company, and then at the end of the month, I get a little extra in my check.
Please.
Get my mailbox money.
Please.
What's that now?
Please.
What? Why are you already setting this up like I'm going to hang up on you? Why? Because you've won something in the past? You have a feeling that I'm going to...
Because you've already hung up on me once.
Discriminate against you?
What? Why?
Last time we told you not to bring it up again.
Yeah, don't bring up the fact that you've been hung up on already.
Yes.
It's not a good
my
move.
second time through. I've been trying for about a month.
Yes.
And
who is this?
This is Tracy.
Oh, I remember Tracy called back a number of times after he got hung up on that day.
How can you forget a gay name like Tracy?
Oh, wow.
He threatened to go on his show and take this.
Tickets.
Yes.
Please.
What do you want from me, Tracy?
Summer
Tracy,
Jam tickets,
you just
please.
don't sound like Summer Jam material. I hate to have to profile you, Tracy.
Again, and I think that you pointed that out the last time
Right.
he was on, too.
You sound like a big nerd, Tracy.
Please.
All right, we don't like to have big nerds.
There ain't no nerds.
It's Summer Jam.
I know how to party with the best of them.
Right.
Sure you do,
All right.
Tracy.
Tell us about what you've read in the Party Like the Best of Them handbook. Go ahead.
The Party Like the Rest of Them handbook.
Not
I
the
like
rest of them, the best of them, you said.
I'm outgoing. I like to meet people. I like to talk. I like to get to know people, hang out. I'm a freak, man. I get my swerve on.
Gets his swerve.
What do you look like, Tracy?
6'2", brown hair, one blue eye, one green eye. I'm about
Whoa. Very attractive.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are the women going to...
220, 225.
Wow. Terrible.
Good-looking guy, drive a nice car, got a good job.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
That's the first thing they look for is the car at Summer Jam.
Oh, no. I ain't aiming for the car. I just drive a nice car. I got a good job.
Tracy's car's going to stand out in the field there, Jack.
Yeah, it will amongst all 20,000 of them.
Well, I'm not going to stand out in the field by myself.
Well, it says on the back of the tickets that the Summer Jam goers must have two eyes the same color. Tracy's sorry. Very unfortunate.
It's an Eastern Washington
That
rule.
ain't a prerequisite. Come on, T.
The eyes are different color?
Yeah, one green, one blue.
That's just
crazy.
horror movie stuff,
He's
Terry.
like a hobbit.
He's a hobbit.
Tracy, listen carefully. Listen to me carefully. This was strike two for you. I'll tell you this. I'll make a promise with you. I'll make a deal for you. As we all remember the great tone of Eddie Murphy. Yes.
If you can listen to this whole song.
No. You've tried twice now, and it looks like you've been turned away twice for Summer Jam tickets. However, on these remaining queue to calls, and there's still a month to go until Summer Jam, if you make it back through, if I punch up your line again, you got to respect the chorus there,
He's going
Tracy.
to try and sing it for you.
As I was saying,
He's got the handbook.
He does.
if
and Eddie
you
Murphy.
make it back through, there won't even be any discussion. You'll get your tickets.
Wow.
Whoa, what a promise.
You rock.
He likes that.
Yeah.
I don't know, Tracy.
Well,
you may
you
find
rock
it difficult. You might have gotten through twice. I don't know about the third time.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Oh, he's bound and determined.
And then...
You got caller ID, so you know when I'm punching.
No, we won't. We won't be phone number profiling.
Yeah, don't put me in that category, man.
But until then, goodbye.
Have a good day, Tracy.
No one red eye, one
No
blue eye.
one green.
At Summer Jam, and on top of that, being able to, at least for the meantime, eliminate a man named Tracy at Summer Jam, I think is nothing but a good thing.
Oh. Did he have a video with this?
Oh, yeah.
He did?
Yeah, but he was singing in a microphone the whole video.
Yeah, with Rick James, right?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Rick James in the control room, right?
Yep.
Well, Rick James wrote the song.
Oh, okay.
He's a lyrical genius.
You're on the air.
Let's see, my girl wants to party all the time.
Do something. I don't know.
And that's it, over and over again.
Whatever. It was a #1 hit. Don't knock it. You're on the air.
Email?
Yes.
Hi. Oh, my God. I'm so happy I got through to you. I love you.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Yes. Well, that makes one of us. Who is this?
My name is Dawn.
Dawn.
Yes.
And what can we do for you today, Dawn?
I was hoping you could hook me up with some Summer Jam tickets.
Well, you have to have one blue eye and one green eye. Do you have that,
Yeah.
Dawn?
No, I
on the
have
back of the
hazel eyes.
ticket.
Right. It says on the back of the ticket that if you have two eyes the same color, you're not invited. You have two green eyes, you said?
Hazel.
Hey!
Oh, no
heaven forbid
hazel.
we should call them green.
Or brown. No one wants brown
Yeah,
anymore.
hazel. Yes. And, Dawn,
Yes.
what do you do for a living?
So I do. I am a student
You're a student where?
at Tacoma Community
Do
College.
you let your hair down? Do you let your party down?
Oh, yeah.
Where's your student, did you say?
Tacoma Community College.
TCC. All right, easy, guys.
Wow.
Easy. I know you're all fired up. It's another place Terry got rejected. Right. And you're working towards what kind of degree, lifestyle, what have you?
Paralegal.
Paralegal. You want to work in the law offices of America, is that right?
Yes, sir.
She wants to be able to say.
And why does that seem like an attractive career for you?
Why? Because I like a power position.
You like it?
Oh, take a look at my legal briefs.
Whoa.
And you'll be put in the power position by many an attorney when they get their hands on you.
Can you read that back to me, Dawn?
Dawn, do you one day hope to be a lawyer or no?
Eventually, yes.
Well, that sounds like quite the nice aspirations, and we wish you the best of luck there. As far as Summer Jam, now those are just lofty aspirations, Terry, that I don't know if she can secure here. What's in it for us, Dawn?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very thankful for the years of you taking Grease out of our way. But what else do you have for us, Dawn?
I just have that I really want to go. I've never been to Summer Jam before.
Oh, why did you say so? Terry, everyone who's never been to Summer Jam's entitled to their tickets.
Yes, they are.
Dawn,
Yes,
do you have a boyfriend?
I have a husband.
Is he a handsome man?
He is sexy.
Oh, jeez.
Not handsome, but sexy.
He is sexy.
How long you been married to him?
2 years.
What's better? Would you rather be a handsome man or a sexy man, Terry? Since you have the deepest voice in the room, I ask you. Would you rather be a handsome man?
I probably want to be sexy.
Really?
Yeah. I think
It's tough when you're crippled with both, though.
Yeah, it is.
Because you'd rather be sexy.
Because I think you can.
You'd rather be sexy and not handsome, as opposed to handsome and not sexy.
Right.
Because if you're handsome and not sexy, what's good to handsome?
Right.
What is that doing for you?
Nothing.
That's a good point. Terry'd make a great man. So your husband...
Terry'd have a big one.
Oh, it is. Probably already does. Your husband is a sexy man.
Yes, he is.
And how long
He's
you
a
been-
man in uniform.
Oh,
He's
geez.
in the Army.
So you can't even remember what he looks like. He's been gone so long. So how long you been married?
2 years, she said.
And that's been working out well for you?
Very well.
You're a very satisfied and content wife?
Extremely.
You don't go to the grocery store, grab the cucumber, and start looking at the stock boy?
No. I
Okay.
grabbed my husband.
Oh, you go with your husband to the grocery store. Isn't that nice, Terry?
That is nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
They buy the Swanson dinners. They buy the fruits, the vegetables. They buy them all together.
That's so lovely.
Salisbury steak.
It's a nice life you got there, Tracy. What's your name?
My name
Dawn.
is
Dawn.
Dawn, all right.
Tracy was the guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. I don't see any reason why Dawn shouldn't have tickets, Terry.
Right.
She's never been to Summer Jam.
No, she hasn't.
She know how to party all the time, though.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
jeez.
know. I'm not feeling if she
Well,
does.
is hubby going with her, or is she taking a girlfriend?
Dawn.
Yes, sir.
Terry Free. It's Mr. Sir, by the way. Terry has asked if you win these tickets, who might be accompanying you to Summer Jam?
Well, my husband, of course.
Is the military okay with this?
Well, yes, because he'll be home. He is going to Iraq next summer, so he won't be able to go to next summer's one.
Terry, she is giving us many a reason to make sure we hand her those tickets.
Oh, I know.
How do we not give the man who is going over to secure the homeland, how do we not give her the tickets? And this
Gotta do it.
can't go next year, gotta go this year.
Right.
What are you doing this way? Bad answer, Dawn.
Yeah,
Bad move.
bad
really
move.
bad move. That is
Bad move.
That is a dumb move.
Well, so
I mean,
close.
at least say I'm going to Kenny Chesney at the Tacoma Dome or something.
Right, okay.
Oh, Lord.
So close.
Oh, my goodness.
She could do no wrong, too.
Yeah,
She was so
she was there.
I don't even think I can air that. Can't say that. Are you kidding me?
Dumbass of the day.
Yeah. No one even knows what you just said. It was so unairable.
I know.
It's beautiful, though. Classic.
You missed out.
Was it absolute classic?
Yeah.
I think you should play that dumb portion on the best of all the time.
Yeah, wait till we have like the DVD that comes out of like the stuff you can't air.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna love it.
Too hot for the air.
There's a lot of stuff that we can't air that I wish we could.
Like Steven's legal briefs.
Wow.
Oh, you dumped that too?
All the time.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey.
Who's this?
Rachel.
Rachel, you win. All right?
Sweet.
Is that what you wanted? You want Summer Jam tickets?
Oh, so bad. I can't even
Oh,
tell you.
you got him, baby.
Congratulations,
We love
Rachel. We love you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Come on, real quick. What is she wearing?
Stephen feels unfulfilled.
He does.
All right, since Stephen asked, what are you wearing there, Rachel?
A black shirt and capris and heels.
Oh.
My God, you guys.
Way better than Dawn.
I like her.
I know, and I'm not married. I'm way
I
younger.
wish Dawn's husband can go with Rachel. I'm sure he'd have a better time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably.
All right, hang on, Rachel.
Way to go, Rachel.
Where are you from?
Thank you. What?
Where are you from?
I'm from Issaquah, but I'm in Bellevue right now.
Perfect.
Hang
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm coming over.
Taking that long drive back to Issaquah after a very embarrassing night. It's perfect. Her capri pants barely in one piece.
Right.
There you have it.
The T-Man.
Another arrest today in Aruba in connection with the disappearance of Natalie Holloway.
Oh, geez.
Police took this man into custody. He is the father of a 17-year-old suspect already in jail.
Right.
It's rumored the dad may have helped his son cover up his part in the Alabama teen's disappearance. Holloway's father says the arrest does not surprise him.
Fascinating.
Well, I had a sense, obviously, through the questions and his general reaction to those questions from day one that something was up with this guy.
The suspect, Judge Paul Vandersloot, will appear before a judge within 2 days. Holloway has been missing for 3 weeks.
Vandersloot. Doesn't sound like your typical local person's name from Aruba, Terry.
Yeah, no, not a local Rubian name.
Yes.
Definitely
I don't
not.
know. They're forcing you to watch this story being covered everywhere you turn on every major news channel. And as I told you yesterday, Terry, I'm not following this story at all. I just don't. I feel bad for the family.
Right.
That's unfortunate, obviously. I don't need this story shoved down my throat, all right? The only reason to me it's a big story is because it's a pretty blonde girl.
Okay.
All right, seriously.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't a pretty blonde girl. This isn't the story that you're watching wall-to-wall coverage on. Mm-hmm. It's amazing what makes news and what gains momentum and what doesn't.
Yeah.
This story has only gained momentum to the point where now you can't turn on a news channel and not see them covering every detail. The only reason for it is the pretty blonde girl.
Right. And what's interesting, too, is all the prior suspects that they arrested were locals, were Arubian guys, and now it turns out it's probably some, Dutch dude.
People go missing every day.
Well, Aruba's
I don't
owned by
see
the
them looking for every clue. Fine, you want to give us updates on the story on a day-to-day basis, I understand. But to have now wall-to-wall coverage, minute to minute on every station is getting absurd.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off.
Hey, Michael Jackson's done. We need something else.
We need something to put our hearts around.
Should have extended that trial.
Yeah, right. I want to see him get down to 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm. The Michael Jackson story, obviously, he's a mega star. I can understand. They didn't even go to 24-hour coverage on that story the way they're covering this story.
Yeah.
Man.
You don't take a pretty blonde girl out of this country and do something with her. No way. We'll come get you.
Oh, jeez. What else is going on in the world, please?
Got a story out of Kentucky about a woman there who is suing a
It's
local...
a weird Friday, Terry.
Yeah, no doubt.
A weird Friday.
Yeah.
It's not even a fractious Friday.
No fractious.
No, what the hell is going on
It's
today?
just weird.
Let me reopen the phone lines. Anything anyone wants to talk about on what is turning out to be a very weird Friday.
Weird Friday
is fair game at 1-866-663-T-Man. And my microphone, does it sound very tinny to you, Terry, or is that just my head this
No,
morning?
I think your head. No tin today.
1-866-663-T-Man. What do you have, Terrence?
Telling you a story out of Kentucky where a woman is suing a local station there because she claims that they did a breach
Radio
of...
or TV station?
Radio.
Okay.
A breach of contract. They had
I
a...
love when people sue radio stations. Yeah,
they had
what
a
do?
contest
What does
where...
stupid radio people do this time?
She claims that they breached a contract to pay $100,000 after the radio contest prize was revealed to be the actual $100,000 candy bar.
So it was one of those overdone 1978 radio stunts.
Yes.
Where they said the 93rd caller would get $100,000, and they gave this woman a candy bar and expected her to laugh it off.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, great. I'll take it.
Well, the stupid radio station should pay every cent of that $100,000 and give her a life supply of candy bars.
Didn't they learn with the whole Toyota? Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Didn't people learn?
100,000 doll hairs.
I know.
All right, we get it. We understand. It's a cute play on words. You're very clever, you radio station people.
Good for you.
Now pay up, you bastards!
Man.
That was their very funny, new,
Yeah.
creative, clever promotion.
Yeah, she just had to be the 10th caller.
The 10th caller will win.
Yeah.
We'll win $100,000. Oh no, it's a candy bar.
Oh, you got me.
You know what? They should have to pay more than $100,000 for that stupidity.
Yeah, she said she was like totally freaked out, so
They should
happy.
have to pay $1 million for their unoriginality.
Oh, but our summer jam tie kids telling people how to learn how to tie a tie. Instead of tickets, we're giving out tie kits, right?
I don't even know what goes on with this radio station.
What's a tie kit?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't either.
You want to explain or
He's
what?
having a play on words.
A play on words there.
Are
Where,
they-
we're
are they
teaching people how to tie their tie in a little kit or something like that.
Well, are we defrauding the public with that or no?
Well, no, I was kidding.
Okay.
Because we're not really doing that.
Okay. You're a weird guy on a Weird Friday, Stephen.
Weird Friday.
He's fitting in just
weird.
Wow.
All right, I've just reopened the phone lines.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's either that or hear Stephen's witty comments for the rest of the morning. 1-866.
You know, if you guys don't get it, that's fine.
Right, it's over our heads. 1-866-663-T-Man. Let's see who's jumping on. You're on the air.
Yeah, T-Man, I don't get that. Why is it that when a pretty blonde goes missing or somebody goes and runs away in their fight, why do they do full coverage on that if it's Shaniqua or somebody of any other nationality?
You have to take this man's point. If it's Shaniqua missing, I don't think they're going wall-to-wall coverage on
Right.
this.
No, you're absolutely
All right?
right.
There's no way to deny this man's point. And that was my point originally, that this is a huge story with tons of momentum that they're forcing down your throat whether you like it or not. And no one's going to say that this isn't a very unfortunate event. Obviously it is. But don't, you know what? Force it down our throats 24/7 on this coverage. All right? And the truth of the matter is, if it was Shaniqua, it wouldn't be this kind of coverage.
Right.
Yeah.
And they should be ashamed of themselves for that. But I don't want to make this whole damn show a whole big racial show. All right? Man.
God, someone come down and show us your boobs already.
Yes.
Never happened to those days.
Okay, we'll give you $100,000. The first call. Maybe not. You're on the air.
Hello,
Yes.
T-Man.
Yes.
You were talking about Oprah earlier,
Yes.
and a situation I had was on Monday night. I went to an establishment an hour before they closed, and they wouldn't serve us.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a
We
big
wanted to
difference an
buy
hour
something.
before they closed
Yeah.
as opposed to after they closed.
Right, and we couldn't buy what we wanted.
All right. Well, what kind of freak are you?
Well, it happened to be a restaurant,
Oh.
and it happened to be the one that you're part owner in.
Why wouldn't they serve you?
Well, it was 10 o'clock. They closed at 11. They said, sorry, we can't make you the Kobe hamburger you want, or what, you know.
Well, that's
whatever
because they
you want.
stopped serving the full menu at a certain time, even though they're open.
Yeah, it's probably bar menu.
Yeah, it's a bar
Well, it
menu
doesn't
at a
say
certain
that
time.
anywhere.
Well, I'll have it posted in neon for you this weekend,
No,
all right?
the server that we talked to, because it was right after graduation.
Okay, well, don't go to my
son
restaurant
was
anymore.
there.
Don't go to my restaurant. Boycott it.
Well, my son was there, and we said the reason we came here is because of T-Man.
Well,
Is part investor, and the server said, "Oh, my least favorite investor."
Oh, wow.
I said, "Boy, I'm surprised
now, if they
you still
said
have
that, that's going to be a problem.
What's the guy's name?
Did they really say that?
He said that, and I said, "I'm surprised you still have a job." And he said, "Well, I'm
He
the
was
best
joking.
one here, so they're not
He
going
was
to get rid of
joking.
me."
Trust me, I know who she's talking about. But the reality is, no, she wasn't joking. The reality is
Double check that.
that the menu, the full menu is stopped.
Right.
They stopped serving at a certain time.
But isn't that normal with restaurants?
Yes,
They have.
I don't know, Terry.
Because in order,
No, yeah,
I'm
to get
shocked
everybody.
that I'm even an owner of a restaurant. I don't know how restaurants work.
No, I think
in
that
order
is.
to sell hard liquor, you have to serve food the whole time. So they usually stop the dinner menu like around 10, and then they have some food available until close.
Yes.
Right.
Because you legally have to be able to serve food. But
I
it's not a full
know
menu.
that
Right.
they stop serving at a certain time, and then they only offer like wings, pizza, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. The full menu is shut down at a certain time. Now, if she wants a huge sign, just some monstrosity of a sign posting all the particulars of the restaurant, I'm sure I could accommodate her.
But I'm a guy who's never out past like 8, and I even know that
Well,
they do
and,
that.
and even no, I think that in the past we've gone out to eat to dinner really late, and we've called ahead to make sure that the kitchen was still serving or what time it was stopped making a full menu.
Listen, if this lady has a problem with my restaurant, don't go. Okay? And trust me, if they're saying things like that and they're meaning it, I'm gonna pull my money out.
How about
I don't even know if I can do that
server?
legal anymore.
I know. That server.
I have to go interview all the servers, Terry.
So, do you like me?
How could they treat me like that? What do they think, I'm Oprah?
Oh.
I have to assume it was a joke, no?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm feeling really embarrassed and slighted. What a shame. You're on the air.
Your crash moment.
Hello? You're on the air. 1-866-663-T-Man. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes?
I'm on the air.
That's what we do here, yes. Although we shut down the full menu at 9 o'clock.
Right.
All right, I'm on the air.
Yes, isn't it pretty exciting?
Like test 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yes.
You sound great, dude.
And keep in mind, every word that you say from this point on is going to crystallize the thoughts of everyone listening.
All right, you know what? I'm wasting your airtime. I just wanted to say...
I'm glad he admitted that.
That's a good point, yeah.
Listen, the phone lines are available, but for those who feel like they're not going to be a complete waste of our or the entire listenership's time.
Good morning, T-Man.
All right.
He's getting
Big
right
Eddie
to
from
it.
Tacoma.
Big Eddie.
This man sounds like he's prepared.
Hey, I just want the lady,
Eloquent to
if
say.
she was Oprah, she might have got in.
Oh.
Tell her next time become Oprah or use Oprah.
Yeah, no one likes the rules anymore, you know? I mean, at least Oprah had a case. She's a megastar. She's the biggest star in the world. At least she had a beef with wondering why they weren't breaking the rules for her. Who's this hack lady?
And she got in.
Get out of my frickin' restaurant, bitch!
She could have eaten, too.
Right, she could get in.
Yeah, they were still serving her stuff.
Right.
And she went to the Space Needle. I know you closed an hour ago, but take that elevator up.
I wonder if "Get Out of My Restaurant, Bitch" is a good slogan for being a restaurant owner.
You know what? I should
No shoes, no shirt, no service. Get out of
I
here.
love being an investor in this restaurant, but you know what? Everyone comes to me with their problems about this restaurant. This restaurant doesn't define who I am.
Right,
All right? I've
right.
never invested in something like this before. I never will again. Even though I love being a part of this, I'd rather own horses if I'm going to spend money on weird things.
Right.
All right? To me, owning a restaurant's a weird thing.
But the horse, doing great.
That's a weird thing, too.
I'll go in and manage that place for
But
you.
you know what? When my horse gets a sniffle, or my horse, someone goes to see it in the stable, and he looks at him cross-eyed, people don't call me yelling.
Yeah, right. The horse wouldn't eat my carrot, T-Man.
We went because my son wanted to ride your horse, and they wouldn't let him.
Now I got a situation. If someone's soup is cold, I got an email.
That's right. I went to your restaurant, and oh my God.
Never mind.
Yes.
Now I'm glad most people like it, but you know what? I'm understanding that you can't open a place where you have 100% satisfaction rate.
Right.
So if your water glass wasn't filled later today, don't call me.
No kidding.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
That's why they call you guys like silent partners, investors, because
Right.
they don't need all that.
Nope.
Well, I'm very proud. I could have taken that angle, Cherry, and never
Sure.
told anyone that I'm one of the owners of this restaurant and kept it a lot easier. But I'm very proud of this restaurant because it offers an environment, Cherry, at a very convenient location across the street from Space Needle, where people don't have to, like, spend their life savings on a good meal.
Right.
And they get a good sports bar-like environment, even though we're not really a sports bar by its classic definition, Terry, with typical sports bar being bad food and big cigarettes
and golden tea.
Big hairy armpit guys and golden tea with Hot Shot not leaving 3/4 in the bag because he's having a great night on the links. All right?
Right.
So this is mostly my fault for coming out and being a very big promoter of a restaurant that I'm one of the owners of. But I'm certainly seeing the downside to this.
Hey, you think Eisner gets a call if someone has a bad snow cone at Disneyland? No. Leave him alone.
Well, that's his main business. If he gets a call on that, it's a little more understandable. You have a bad experience on the show, then I would like to hear about it. T-Man, I was on the air with you. The soup was cold. I'm really upset. But you know what? I'm not at the restaurant
Yeah.
more than once a month.
Imagine if you were serving people.
I gave him my money. I hope you like it. Most people do. Great. The restaurant's doing really well. The reviews in the paper have been extraordinary. The people in the press love the place. Most people do email saying they love the place. But for those of you who don't, Shut up!
Vinny loves it.
Yes, now I wonder why I'm their least favorite investor.
Right.
You're on the air.
Right.
Hello?
Yes.
T-Man.
Yes, sir.
This is Big Kenny from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, you were waiting, Big Kenny. I'm sorry. Yeah, the superstar
Hey,
called.
that's messed up with that lady. They need to give her double the money. Because I'm sure she called everybody and told them, F off, I'm rich. Quit her job.
Who, the lady who won the $100,000?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you know.
And to think, I mean, that's not even an original concept anymore. That's something that's been done for, like, decades.
Lame.
It's so lame.
You know, there's lame people out there, man.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, isn't it? Thank you for the call, Big Kenny. I'm glad you're not one of them. The doors are wide open to you at Sport Restaurant and Bar tonight, conveniently located across the street from the Space Needle. I'm very honest about it, too. I get a check at the end of the month, Terry.
Yep.
More people that go and like it, richer I get. And if I got a problem with that, then don't go. But it's a good place. I think. I don't know. I'm not there that much.
I want to bartend there once in a while. I kind of miss it. Can you hire me?
I could set that up for you.
Really?
I want to go and see that right.
Manny the Pooh goes a hell of a lot more than I do.
I'm a good bartender.
You going there this weekend?
I am. I'm not going to lie.
Are you just saying that to be nice to me, or are you saying that to be honest?
I'll probably be starting off my night there tonight.
Mm-hmm. Manny the Pooh's a big fan of sport, Terry.
He is.
Huge fan. And that was weird. Remember when I judged that thing the other night? I tried to order like a full meal at like 11:45, and they told me no.
Well, that's right, because you're not anyone more special than anyone else.
You don't keep a chef on from 10 to 2.
Right. They'd like to go home.
Oh, Vinny the Pooh wants a meal. Here you go.
So what? That would be wrong if they gave him a meal and no one else gets a meal. Now, what do they have on the after-hours
It
menu?
was like JoJo's and nachos and stuff like that. Like
And
this.
pizza.
Appetizers.
All the good O's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steven loves the O's.
What about Oreos?
No.
Oreo shake, probably.
Right.
Steven's a big O fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Likes to show his O face, too.
Now, you're one of the people who like the place. But if you didn't, I would tell you to shut up.
Okay.
All right? We
All right.
clear on that?
I'm very clear.
Okay. You're a good man. What time are you going to be there tonight?
Like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Or maybe I'll go drinking with you.
Okay, let's go.
That'd be interesting.
You can't hang with me, dude. Yeah, you can. I'll bring hot shot, though. You can't hang with me.
Yeah, no. Bring the big boy with you.
Mm-hmm. You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I was listening, and I've been working in restaurants for about 8-9 years, and that woman sounded exactly like your typical customer that's out to get free food.
She thought I was going to offer her a free meal to make her her bad experience a little bit more tolerable.
That's what
But
she's
instead, you
looking
tell
for.
her to shut up and
She
never
should shut up.
and don't come
Doesn't
back to
like
my
it, tell her
restaurant.
to go back. It's the way
Right.
restaurants work. If you're not happy with the place, don't go back.
Yeah, you don't.
Lucky
Right.
for you, you don't have to go.
Yeah.
I just refuse
We
to
don't
believe
scoop
that.
you up in a big Caterpillar machine apparatus and drop you in the place and make you stay.
I just refuse to believe that she goes in there and asks for the full meal deal, you know, I want my hamburger, whatever, and they tell her, no, we can't give you food. I'm sure they told her, sorry, we can give you this stuff, not that.
We're serving appetizers.
They gave her the supplemental after-hours menu, and she was
Exactly.
outraged because her son just graduated, and she never expected that.
Should have got there earlier.
Those people are the worst to wait on anyway.
Yes. Are you looking for a waitress job?
Am I? No.
Oh, too bad. You sound pretty hot. Yes. And I do all the
He's interviewing right now.
Yes. Why do you think I put that couch in my office, Terry? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let me know when you are.
Does that mean I have to sit
All
there
right.
for my bartending
Thank
job?
you.
Oh, so you just saw what we're looking for.
I usually find you there, sprawled out anyway. That's why we work so well together.
Right.
What are you gonna drink later?
Probably a slew of those housewives.
Well, don't get too drunk in my restaurant.
Wow.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
I was going to say, okay.
Just cabin.
I've seen Vinny the Pooh drunk, Terry. I saw him in Vegas,
Jeez.
drunk off his ass, and he's one of those drunks.
I'm not a mean drunk. I wasn't starting to fight.
Did I say you were a mean drunk? I'm about to explain what kind of drunk you are. Can you wait?
Okay.
He's thinking you're going the gangsta angle.
No.
I know he doesn't.
I'm going to tell you what kind of drunk he is. He's one of those cross-eyed drunks. He's one of those drunks that when
Walking the walls?
that he'll talk to you when he's drunk, but he's looking like 10 feet beyond your face.
It was a bad time when you
I was talking to you about the fact that you couldn't find your room key, but you were looking at a crap table about 30 yards beyond me. You remember that?
Kind of. Barely.
And your eyes get really funky, dude. They come in real tight.
Real tight.
Yeah.
Real tight.
They both meet in the middle. Are you aware of that you're a cross-eyed drunk?
Not at all.
I'm telling you. Most people don't tell you the things that they know may rub you the wrong way. Maybe this bothers you a little bit. Maybe it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
It shouldn't be that big a deal.
Not at all.
I mean, is he still
Should be
able
a little
to,
deal, though.
Is he still able to walk pretty well? Or is he-
He's kind of a
stumbler a little bit?
sideways walking, eyes meet in the middle.
I think I was currently like leaning up against the wall.
No, you were walking sideways. You thought there was a wall there.
I thought there was a wall there.
Kept trying to find it, just kept going and going.
You kept bumping into something like there was a wall there, but there was nothing there. And you are a cross-eyed drunk, and it's not a bad drunk to be if you're going to be of all the drunk options out there. The cross-eyed drunk's not the worst one by any means.
Oh, okay.
It's a little embarrassing.
I don't care.
You'll grow out of
he
it, though,
doesn't
kid.
care.
You'll definitely grow out of that.
You could grow out of that.
You'll learn how to handle your stuff.
There you go.
Your eyes look like a slot machine. Stuck some quarters.
Oh my gosh.
So is that the extent of your drinking tonight? You going to get to that cross-eyed little status or what?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll get that way at that sport, but eventually by the end of the night, yeah. Hopefully.
There you go.
There you go.
It's very exciting. You should show up there, Terry.
It's fun.
Watch him be a cross-eyed drunk.
Just hit him in the side of the head when you see that start to happen.
The T-Man. The world-famous summer...
Okay, wait. This music.
Don't act like you don't see me.
Okay.
Yeah, don't act like
That's
you
right. That's what I'm acting like right now, Terry. Because me and Winnie the Pooh are having a very important conversation about his younger brother, Terry.
Okay.
He told me during the break that his younger brother has all of a sudden gotten very, over the top, fifth gear, turbo power as far as him and all the girls he's interested in.
Wow.
And he says it's something new, and as an older brother,
kicking in the gear,
it's
huh?
caught his attention, and I just want to know how new. He's 15. At 14, was he not interested in girls at all?
Like mid 14 was like he's always been interested, but he never
this
went
now
after
is-
it 100%. Like he would never do.
It's all that's on his mind now. He
Every
wakes
day.
up thinking about girls. He goes to sleep.
Talking to girls until he falls asleep on the phone.
Wow, really?
Falls asleep on the phone. They must be very exciting girls. Yeah. Now, what you said he was up last night. You told me that, right?
Yeah.
What time was he up till? Give me an idea of how late he's talking to girls.
Okay, like I came home. I was doing the night show here. I came home at like 12:45.
He's talking to girls.
He's talking to girls.
Where does he meet these girls at 15?
I don't know. Like
I want to know where they
we
hang out.
were DJing a community center dance the other night. He said he met like 3 girls from there.
Okay, I want to DJ with you next time. Anyhow.
And he was just talking about.
So he meets girls at community center dances and calls them?
Yeah.
So those must be nice girls.
Yeah.
But you said
the
we
ones
were...
that go to community center dances, I mean, the 15-year-old girls of today, are they nice girls or they're not like the raggedy girls that go to those dances, right?
I mean, if he's got mouthpiece, I guess it wouldn't really matter.
Does he have any kind of mouthpiece?
I think he does.
Have you ever listened to your brother talking to these girls and be like,
have.
oh man, that's a good line. I got to write that one down.
Because friends of mine that were just graduated high school said he would try to game on them, and he just wouldn't care. He would just say all sorts of kind of crazy stuff.
So he's throwing out some good stuff.
Good stuff.
But where does he get that stuff from? Where does he learn that stuff?
No, Big Brother Vinny. Yeah.
No, it's really weird
No,
because
because that's the reason I asked, because he has no mouthpiece.
that's right. Like that's something that I don't do. So
Right.
I don't know.
That's why you must be impressed by your brother. So
It's
where does
crazy.
he
Like
get?
I have a collection of friends that all together, we might talk a certain way. And,
So your brother's not having sex yet at 15, is he? Or
I don't think so. No.
would you know?
I
You're
would-
his older brother.
I would know.
Shouldn't he come to you immediately?
Yes.
I mean, if you're the older brother, don't you expect your younger brother to come to you immediately
I would hope
and,
so, yeah.
and tell you the deal?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then you know he hasn't, because he hasn't come to you.
That's right. Like I'm
But you don't sound convinced.
I'm pretty sure that he hasn't. I mean, I know he's kissed a couple girls and done his thing, but as far as having sex with him, I don't think he's having
Terry
sex
was done with
him
that in 8 years old.
Right, kissing.
Kiss a couple of girls.
Child's play.
That's all they want from him. Anyhow.
You said we DJ'd this thing at the community center, so is he a DJ too?
No, I mean, I told him, I was like, okay, I'm DJing this thing where it's almost like in his age range, so it'd almost
Right.
be stupid not to, invite him.
No, right, okay.
Have him go.
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe these were just groupies.
So he looks cool because he's with the DJ.
Who's the rapper?
Is he sleeping right now?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Does he know that immediately? Does it have to be said to him that immediately, as soon as he has sex with any female that he chooses, that he's supposed to tell you?
I mean, I'm sure he knows.
Or at least you.
Well, I hope that you've taken on the big brother role and told him to, hey, if you're going to do that,
does it have to be
be
said?
safe.
Does it have to be said by
definitely.
me?
Not at all.
You don't want me to call him and tell him?
No, it's all right. I'm sure he knows. Like, he knows. Like, we've had this
I'll
conversation.
tell him, man.
No, it's okay.
I'll
Like,
say
what do you want him to do?
The minute you're done, you pick up the cell phone and you call your big brother.
No, like
him know.
we've had this conversation plenty of times before, and
So you've
like,
taken on the big brother role the same way
Good.
Terry takes on the big cinnamon roll.
You attack it with
That's right.
Tons
Like I
of
sit him down, and I'm like,
butter.
okay, look, I'm serious right now. If you've done anything, let me know right now. And he's
So you
like,
have
"Oh."
had that talk.
Yeah.
Then why, when I asked you if your brother has had sex, you sounded pretty much unsure?
I'm just pretty sure that he hasn't. I mean, of course, kids that age, they do certain things.
Kids that age.
I know, like
You're like 5 years older.
Yeah, I know, right. Well, I'm just saying, like, if I was that young and I wasn't
Yes.
sure about something, I wouldn't just run up on.
So the bottom line is, he's not ready yet, in your opinion. Otherwise, he'd be making it happen because he's getting these girls interested. They're talking to him on the phone. 15-year-old girls are having sex these days.
True.
So he's not ready yet. Is that pretty much what you're feeling, or what?
I don't know if it's what I'm feeling. I think it's just hasn't happened yet.
Well, why?
I don't know. There's like a lot of
first
nervous
of all,
things.
He probably shouldn't be ready yet at 15, so
would
he
hope
isn't
not.
ready yet. It's not an embarrassing thing to say. He's not ready yet.
I don't know. Like, I'm sure he's probably just nervous about a lot of different things. Like, you don't know.
Because
what
he's
to
not
do.
ready.
Okay, he's not ready.
Although when you're ready, you're still nervous.
Sure.
I think his
I'm ready
mindset's
all
like,
the time
there.
now, Terry, and I always get nervous.
Yeah.
What's that now?
I think his mindset might be there. Like he's
Give me an idea of some of the lines he's throwing at these ladies.
I'd love to hear those.
like he
You heard
he
something
might
last night.
talk to a girl on the phone and he'd
Yeah.
be like, okay, what are you doing? And she'd be like, okay, I'm just laying in bed. He'd be like, ooh, can I come over and join you or something like that?
Whoa, a 15-year-old? Come on.
Yeah,
Wow.
my
So he's
brother's like,
acting, he's throwing the lines out like he's ready, but if she actually said, yeah, come on right now.
He'd freak
Would he
out.
freak out?
I don't know. Like, I think he might not freak
He
out.
knows they're going to say no, that's why he throws that out there.
It might be, but I think if a girl were to call him out, he might go over there, and until like he's face to face with her,
He'll
then
crap in his pants.
yeah, then the crap starts.
Well, but
coming.
you're the one who has to take him over there, right? Because he doesn't have his license yet. So what? He
Yeah,
knocks on
that's
Big
good.
Brother Vinny's door and, hey, I'm about to go get a chick.
If he comes to you at 1 in the morning and says, finally I got a girl who said, yes, come on over, are you taking him or no?
I don't know. That's kind of a rough.
It's a yes or no question.
It depends where. If it's
It's a yes or no question.
No, it really depends where. I live in West Seattle.
It's
if he
really
wants me
close.
to take him to Tacoma.
No, it's in West Seattle. It's like 6 blocks away.
Oh, he can walk 6 blocks.
All right, no, it's it's
40 blocks.
It's 40 blocks, so you actually become an active part in pretty much okaying him jumping into a bad situation with some 15-year-old.
Sleeping.
Because by you
in a
driving
dose-
him over there is giving him like the clearance to go after it.
I'm not giving. I don't want to be like, okay, do whatever you want, just be stupid. I like, if you're gonna do it, do it right. I guess you could say.
Whatever.
But I don't know. If I'm sleeping, no, I'm not gonna get up and take him over to some
But if
hoochie's
he-
house.
Not the
some
point.
hoochies-
Definitely not.
If I'm awake,
Not
you
the
can,
point.
You can talk me into it.
Not the point. Not the point.
Okay.
The point is, are you basically telling him, yes, it's cool for you to go and
I'm not gonna tell him no.
climb aboard some 15-year-old?
I'm not gonna tell him no. Nobody.
So you're
no-
driving him.
I would.
So if it's convenient for you, you're driving him.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Nobody.
fine.
Nobody told me like. I mean,
I was just curious in the answer. I
Right.
don't care. I mean, I don't have an
Right.
opinion either way, Terry.
Right. Okay.
It's pretty crazy, though.
I'd have to actually think about it to have an opinion either way, and I'm too tired to think.
Just make sure you give her the Italian plunger, little kid.
God, my mom's gonna kill me. If she
So do you sit outside and wait for him to be done, or what?
like, dude, I don't know. Like, it depends.
Steven, stay out of the conversation, please.
For real, that's kind of disgusting. Like, I don't even
Well, I
want
mean,
to.
that's but you're saying that it's
I'm
okay
just
to
saying,
do
like,
so.
when I was that age, I was like, my mindset was the same place. I didn't have nobody to talk to and be
But
like, hey,
you-
can you drive me over?
Right. You recognize how close he is right now to pretty
Yeah.
much closing this first deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
You think he's too young for that or no?
Like, now thinking
You
I'm
know
okay,
your brother. Is he too young for that or no?
I would say yes, but there's no stopping him, like, at all.
And asked if there was anything.
Another yes or no question.
Yeah, just to make us way tougher than it is.
I know
But,
he does.
Like, let me. I ask a direct question.
Okay.
All I'm looking for is a direct answer, and that's it.
Okay.
If Sue, the controller, asks you to have sex with her today at some point for $1,000, you do it? Yes or no?
Cash?
Cash.
Cash.
She has it in the petty cash kitty.
Yeah, yes.
You do it?
Yes.
Really?
For $1,000?
Broke these days.
Don't you? So what's your lowest, in case she's listening, what's your lowest bottom basement rate?
$1,000.
No, it's not.
No.
What's your lowest?
$900 you do it.
Just
You do it for
I would
you do it for
I would
900?
do it for 9.
You do it for 900.
Okay.
500.
Not 500.
600?
No.
7?
No.
8?
No.
Nine?
$900. Yes.
Whatever. You do it for 2.
He's doing it for
You do it for a
$250.
gift card to Starbucks.
Yes, Porta Potty Jay.
What's poppin', T-Man?
How are you, sir?
I'm chilling. I'm the hostess with the mostest.
Oh,
with the
geez.
East Coasters.
Now-
battle in Seattle. Taking
the-
on all comers.
If Sue the controller asks you to have sex with her later today, Porta Potty Jay, how much do you charge?
Depends on how big she is.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Well, she's a decent enough looking lady, older woman, authority figure kind of thing.
Right.
I've never had it with a larger than average female.
She's not large. He's really got big women on his mind this morning.
God.
It's gay phone operator complex.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I don't even want to hear his name no more. I ain't even talking about him no more.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
right.
He's done.
Well, what are you talking about these days, Porta Potty Jay? What's on your mind?
Telling you, man, I'm about
What's with
to
the
blow.
void? What's with the mouth clicking there?
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to blow, T-Man. I'm going to get my grill fixed in 2 months. I'm going to have my shiny pearly white.
Your grill is not at the point where it needs to be fixed. There's nothing to fix. There's
You're right.
nothing there. You have no
How about
grill.
this? How about this? I'm going to have it installed.
Yes. You need a full installation. It's like someone asking to have their cable fixed, but they don't have cable.
Right. You
can't fix the cable if you don't have cable.
Right.
No doubt. No doubt.
You need the initial installation.
Yo, so what's going down, man?
I don't know what's with the...
Don't mean I ain't around, you know what I mean?
All of a sudden now he's got the new mouth clicking thing happening.
Oh, it's
a little annoying, Porta Potty.
Stop it.
My bad. No doubt. I won't do it no more.
All right. So where'd you get the money to get your grill installed?
Well, actually, I'm going to a University of Dentistry, and I'm going to be guinea pig.
Oh my gosh, the students.
You're volunteering yourself.
Yes.
They're going to use you as the prime example of the "don't let this happen to you" lesson, Terry.
Well, I'm saving like $8,000 doing it. I mean, come on, how can you beat that?
And what do they have in the works for you? And you're saving $8,000. What are they promising to do to you? They're going to give you teeth?
Yes, here's the banger, T. I go there for 3 times.
Banger.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I go there 3 times, 4 hours a session, get all the teeth that I got left in my grill, pulled out.
You really have teeth in there?
Oh, yeah, my bottom ones is fine. Man.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? But,
So why are they going to pull them out if they're fine?
Yeah.
because I'm getting a full set of those veneers.
Really?
Yeah.
You're getting veneers
On your teeth?
for how much?
$45 a session.
Yeah, but don't veneers go over the teeth?
Yeah.
It's not like dentures. Veneers aren't dentures.
Oh, if they drill them into your jawbone,
All right, go ahead.
and then I'll come out smiling.
All I know, veneers, at least they used to cost about 20, 30 grand.
Not cheap.
Yeah,
And
but
they're
this
paying
is-
45.
But these are students,
Procedure would
remember?
regularly cost about $8,000 for what I'm getting,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm getting it for $45 a session because it's guinea pig style.
Yeah, if you want a guy like me working on you.
Yeah, so when the drill accidentally goes up, through
Yo,
your
but here's
nose
the
and out
banger,
your
see?
eye.
After that is done, what is everybody going to say about me then? There ain't going to be nothing
Well, it
to say
depends.
about
It
me. That's all
depends.
everybody got to say. Oh,
Part
you
of
got
it.
messed up teeth.
It depends
Come on, how
how
many
it's
drag
done.
out?
We just talked about the other day how Hotshot one time in the past went to a beauty school training seminar to save a little money on a haircut. Now that's a lot less risky than going getting your teeth and gums drilled.
Well, it's all
And he had a bad experience.
By a qualified professional.
They're not qualified professionals.
They haven't
They're
even passed their boards
They're
yet.
still at the stage where the bad ones need to be weeded out and the good ones go on to greatness.
It's the guy's first day of class.
It's going to be a crapshoot as to which one you get. The one that just realizes, I can't make it after they drill a hole in someone's brain, or a good
faulty
one.
work will be repaired by the dentist himself.
That's
You
what they
know,
promised you.
If the mistake is made, he's there to make sure it's fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know? Hey, you got to admit, I got a big set for going to do this, you know? I'm letting
Yes.
a bunch of kids
No,
work
it's
on my
not.
mouth.
It's a no-brainer as far as you're concerned. You have no teeth, and if you got this situation arranged for yourself, you have no choice.
That's
It's not going to come out any worse.
Yes.
Definitely.
Oh,
Can you
and-
imagine
and
starting to
another
talk to him and all of a sudden teeth start flying off?
Yo, that bet is over. There's no more webcam thing. 3 months is gone.
Well, apparently.
So it's too late.
And you weren't talking about it either, right?
It's fine with us.
Yeah, that's right. He wasn't going to talk about it.
Well, imagine what a star on the webcam you'll be now with your new teeth, though.
Oh, forget about it, T. You know, I'm going to blow.
So
Blow it up.
Oh, jeez. So when when do you have these teeth fully installed that we can actually have a unveiling party?
Yo, in 2 months, here's my boss. I gotta go. Peace out, Seattle.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he.
He's an Eminem wannabe, Terry.
I know that.
More every day.
Yes.
He's mouth popping to his boss.
He's Porta Potty J. He did mention he has to go blow, and then mention the boss was coming. He's going to have to realize the adjustments that he'll have to make, Terry, once the teeth are installed.
Yeah, huh?
It'll feel a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. That is, yeah, kind of risky there, huh? Going to the students.
Yeah, but when you're in Porta Potty J's situation, it's a no-brainer.
Right, true. So how does that look over here?
Oh, jeez.
He's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. So is that a tooth or is that a gum? What is that over here? Jeez.
All right, sir. They told me that when I do this, you might feel a little pressure. You're on the back of my head. Get the drill out. Man. There could be a lot of mistakes made that, even with a dentist nearby, Terry, may be irreversible.
Right.
But if you're Porta Potty J, you have no choice but to take that chance.
I understand.
Then it'll be perfect, according to him.
Yeah.
It actually seems like a good deal.
Sure.
$4 to $45 a session, 3 sessions. That comes to $140 some odd dollars. Last I checked.
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
$135
with tax.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez. They have tax on that? I don't know.
Plus he signs his life away.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pearly whites.
Right,
He'll be
I'm
able to
sure.
smile. Yes. Oh, and then imagine all the women that'll come to him. Whew.
Listeners are calling in, Vinny the Pooh, wondering why you're not sorting the mail at this point. Like this caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, you know, Vinny, you're supposed to be downstairs, man. What's going on? You know, Sue Controller's gonna have you.
Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble. But
How come the listeners are more in tune with Vinny the Pooh's schedule than I even am, Terry? I mean, you're not in the...
I also wanted to say, Steven's a dickhead.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I was going to ask the guy if he was in the building, but I realized no, he's not.
Yeah, he probably is. Steven's boss.
That's right. I was Sue the Controller. Right. Vinny the Pooh, are you late for sorting the mail?
I am.
Okay.
Is Sue not here today or something?
I don't know.
Sure
I haven't
here.
seen her in the office yet.
Sure
There were rumors that she was gone for the rest of the week.
No,
but
that's why. That's why you're
Well, how do rumors get started?
I don't know. I heard
When the
it.
cat's away.
started by the jealous people.
Oh, jeez. Well, go enjoy the sorting the mail.
Will do.
Don't forget to move the Hummer, too.
Oh,
Okay.
Things
There he
suck this
goes.
morning. Never mind.
And you and I have to have that appointment with those two girls when we move the Hummer later.
All right. There you go. Sounds good.
The T-Man. Whiskey.
Who wouldn't? Let me look over some of the text pages, Terrence, that we received this morning, even though I don't remember ever giving out the text page number. We have a whole slew of text pages that, well, at least some of them need to be read out loud, so
And that's what you do.
you can capture some of the flavor of the audience out there, Terry, without actually having to sit through their calls. Oh, the text page number is 97373, don't you know? That's 97373, don't you know?
Boy, that's tough to spell while you're driving.
Yes. All right, then just make it 97373. What do you say? All right. And let's see here. We go back to, let me just go back as far as around 7:30. That sound good? Yeah.
Wow.
I think Oprah needs to remember her roots. Stop being a stuck-up bitch. You weren't always rich. Writes one text pager.
But even if she was, it doesn't matter.
All right, doesn't matter. Let's see here. 7:41. My best friend got fired from our company that I work for, and it's going to take his super soaker and squirt my boss when he picks up his check and his tools today.
Wow. I'd love to see that.
Sounds like a big upgrade from what's been happening to people that have been fired in recent days.
Yeah.
If everyone just took a super soaker to the boss.
that would be a much happier place, right?
Yes. I think. Let's go to 7:43 in 30 seconds. It's not a race issue with Oprah because she is white.
That's great.
Constance is in love with me. She just doesn't know it yet. Signed, Chris.
Sure, Chris.
Think Chris could handle Constance a bitch, Terry?
No. I don't think there really is anybody right now that
dear.
could.
Well, dialing music, Steven.
Oh, okay.
Get the piano out.
talented guy with those little sausage fingers. I'm surprised you can play like that.
7 years of piano lessons, my friend.
Wow.
Sausage fingers, huh?
Go ahead, just put the tip right in that glass bowl there.
You know. What if we like the way you're playing the piano?
Calling a texter.
Chris, I believe.
Play the C chord with your thyroid.
Already am.
All right, if he doesn't pick up, you leave the message of Chris. You can't handle the Bitchler, nor would you want to. Go ahead.
Please record your message after the tone, or to send a numeric page, press 2.
Chris, you couldn't handle the Bitchler,
Nor would you want to.
nor would you want to.
You forgot your whole line?
No, I forgot the last part.
You got a real future in acting.
Yeah, I do.
All right, Stephen, kill the music.
I've got to pause for the chorus.
Oh, he flows so nicely.
There it is. Okay. Well done, Steve. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's go to 8:32 in 19 seconds. I'm a pretty blonde. 8:42.
We're not calling her?
8:42 in 7 seconds. To Melissa. Piss off. Love, Tim.
Uh-oh, fight.
Maybe we'll get back to that in a little bit.
Okay.
Remind me of that one.
All right, Melissa, Tim, fight, piss off.
Thank you, Terry. Remind me in a little bit. How about that? Okay. 8:45 in 31 seconds. Terry Free needs to get effed good. No, he doesn't.
Really?
He spells out the word F, Terry. Yes.
Right.
To really illustrate what he's talking about here.
And I'm sure he's the one who could do it for me.
Oh, so you're not denying it then, huh? Okay.
Oh,
8:45 and 46 seconds. I agree with you, T-Man, on the Aruba kidnapping coverage. I'm going to the Dominican Republic on Sunday for my senior trip, and the way they're covering it is freaking my mom out. This girl can't have a nice senior trip in peace.
I know.
It's safe.
Her mom is going to be standing by the phone every second she's gone, waiting for the call that she's been abducted.
By a Dominican Republican?
Yes.
Just go to Hawaii like everybody else. Mexico.
8:40.
Yeah, nothing bad happens in Mexico.
No.
Just don't veer off that.
Yeah, Mexican Republican. 8:46 and 30 seconds. T-Man, the hostess at your restaurant is hot.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, did you hire her?
I don't even know who she is.
Oh, okay.
8:47 and 49 seconds. T-Man, can you please say again where your restaurant is located? Steve, why don't you tell him?
Well, it is conveniently located, actually, right across the street from the Space Needle.
Yeah, you know that big little thingy sticking up in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big
Go
little
to
thingy?
it. It's right there.
In Fisher Plaza.
Yes. 8:51 and 32 seconds. T-Man, can I come and get drunk with you and the poo tonight?
What about Vinny?
He's not invited.
Okay.
It's not as much fun. By the way, Pooh, what are you doing back here in the studio? Shouldn't you, what's the deal? Aren't you sorting mail at this time? What's that?
Actually, what the situation was that Sue is actually out of town.
Sue, the controller, out of town. So all of a sudden the mail is no...
But there was only like 4 envelopes.
It's amazing how those two things go hand in hand. Sue, the controller's out of town, and only 4 pieces of mail today.
It's true.
This is a pretty thriving business. I would think that more than 4 pieces of mail have come into the station between yesterday and today.
Yeah. You would think.
Yes. Is that
Not
too
the
much
case.
to believe?
Well, it's not too much to believe. It's just not the case today.
Only 4 pieces of mail. I get more credit card applications in one day.
Has that ever happened before where there's only been 4?
Yeah.
Only 4 pieces of mail came into this station between yesterday and today.
Jeez. But like if Sue was out there, I'd have to stay out there and do some odd random job.
Well, what if somebody tells Sue?
Like me.
I'm emailing Sue right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, what all do you do, though, as far as... You just take those 4 and that's it.
Like if they come in, I put them in the mailboxes, and going out, I weigh them and put the stamps on them.
Wow.
He does them going out. Wow.
Are you more in charge of incoming or outgoing
I'm
mail?
more in charge of outgoing.
Outgoing mail. So when I heard about the 4 pieces of mail, was that incoming mail or outgoing mail?
That was outgoing mail.
Well, I sent you 2 times about only 4 pieces of mail came into the station between yesterday and today, and you said yes.
I thought you said out.
No.
I thought you said out. There was only 4 pieces of mail going out of the station.
This is what Sue has to deal with, too, huh?
So normally you're sorting outgoing mail.
Yes.
Well, how do you sort outgoing mail?
Well,
You just put it in the outbox. You would think. Sue, the controller wants so much power over you, she's making you do things that aren't even necessary.
The post office does that.
I want you to... Yeah, that's what the post office is for.
She has to put them in numerical order by zip code.
Is that what she's having you do, just to keep you in line?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
I want every city of each outgoing piece of mail sorted down to its precise location.
Maybe the ones that are local, like Queen Anne or something, he has to deliver himself, so we save money.
I don't know what's going on.
Knock on the door.
Right.
Here's your mail.
I don't know what kind of relationship you have between yourself and Sue the controller, but obviously you two very much miss each other this morning.
Nah, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Where is she, on vacation?
Yeah, I heard she was on Eastern Washington.
Oh, she's on a fancy Eastern Washington vacation. Jeez, you're blowing my ears out. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Fancy pants, Sue.
Fancy pants.
Vacation all the time.
Yeah.
All right, Terry, what final stories do you have for us today? What else is going on in this wild, wacky world?
Got a story here out of the Taipei Times.
The Taipei Times?
Yes.
I didn't get mine this
You know
week.
what? You just spoiled it for me now, Terry. I was going to end the show by going in my office and reading the Taipei Times.
Vinny hasn't put it in your box yet. So.
Well... It's sorted by location. T comes late in the alphabet. Go ahead. Well, that'd be outgoing. I'm not sending anything to the Taipei.
That's right. He does the outgoing, man.
Right.
In South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan, developers have begun building luxury motels that you can rent by the hours.
Is there there's such a demand for nice, upscale hotels to be rented by the hour?
Well, yeah, when you want to go, when you
I
need
understand
a nice...
the reason for him, Terry. Trust me. I have long since wondered why a Four Seasons can't turn themselves into an hourly hotel, Terry.
Right. Well, apparently, just for $80.
Whatever.
You
Anyhow,
don't want to know what they get
I need to take it.
in the package?
Terry, it's a Fractus Friday. I'd rather take calls than hear your story about a sucky for a bucky.
Well, now we all heard
Quite a
about your
slogan.
massage in Japan, so...
All right. Yes, you constantly remind me about my massage in Japan.
The alleged.
With the gnarly teethed woman. Wow. All right. I'm going to reopen the phone lines one last time today.
Okay.
I'm going to give everyone 10 seconds to speak.
Oh, jeez.
10 seconds to say anything on their mind.
Okay, tell them to turn down their radios now.
Turn down your radios now.
That's enough time for beef curtains and dickheads.
Oh, gee. You don't have to take the full allotted 10 seconds of time. But if you'd like to make a statement before we close out this week's worth of shows, this is a great opportunity as long as your radio is down and your comments are prepared. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. I've just opened up.
I love this.
Well, this is not Let's Get Personal.
Well, it turns into it.
Come on. Are you really going to, any Let's Get Personal type questions you're really going to say no to?
There's no time in 10 seconds for an interaction. It's 10 seconds.
We don't talk back.
We don't talk back.
It's basically let's be a rude jackass.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. Stephen is already prepared for what's about to happen. Stephen, I don't know who's about to call in, so don't get overly defensive.
All right.
You're on the air.
Beef curtains.
Steven's a dickhead.
Now, of course, some things are more predictable than others, Stephen.
Right, obviously.
That guy had 8 seconds left. Oh, yeah, you don't have to use it all. That's
You
right.
don't have to use it all.
You have 10 seconds.
Hey, what's up? Hello?
They don't get it.
Does he want me to ruin his time?
We're trying. Just go, dude.
Salutations are not necessary when you only have 10 seconds. Gosh. I don't want to trample on your time. That guy used his full 10 seconds getting nowhere.
Story of his life, I bet.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Maybe story of your life, Stephen. You're on the air. 10 seconds. Go.
Dirty Harry sounds just like Matthew Schwager.
Not bad.
And you sound like the both of them, sir.
That's amazing.
They both
isn't
have
it?
the same future, too.
You're on the air. 10 seconds. Go. Go.
Hey. T-Man. Hey, who's going to win the fight?
It's all his time.
Oh.
Who was going to win the fight? What was going to say?
Gotti and
Mayweather?
Yeah.
Oh, Mayweather.
Oh, when is that?
Mayweather will kick his ass.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Oh.
And I'm coming over.
Oh, geez. I'm not getting it.
I'm coming over.
You're on the air. 10 seconds. Go.
We just moved.
253-875-0851. Call me. I need a hot chick.
That was too many numbers, I think, though.
Wow.
No, 253-875.
This guy turned his 10 seconds into a personal ad, Terry.
Well, that was nice.
Yes.
There you
Are
go.
you height, weight proportionate?
He needs a hot chick.
Didn't say
Are you herb friendly?
You're on the air. 10 seconds. Go.
Yeah, I want to know if JD has tip sex with Terry.
You got that in it's 10 seconds, Terry. And
But we're not doing let's get personal questions, so
then
can't
we'll,
answer
then
it.
we'll,
And
we'll take that as a yes.
no, you can't because
You can
he
take it
did-
however we want
Well,
if you're not going to
could.
answer.
We're taking it as a yes.
We're all taking it as a yes. So, sir, as far as everyone around here is concerned, yes. In fact, JD does have tit sex with Terry Free.
Wow.
Well, if it's never happened, say it.
I don't answer when it's not that time.
If it's never happened, say it.
It's not that time to get personal, T-Mac.
Wow.
It's okay if it's happening.
Come on, Terry.
God, Terry.
Puts the mocha flavor banana slug right here.
10 seconds, go.
I lost my car keys in Oprah's wizard sleeve and Steven's dickhead.
A double, your pleasure.
Well, not really.
10 seconds, go. 8.
T-Man, Terry Free didn't tell you about Tim and Melissa.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't remind you about the text, Tim and
Wow, how about
the
the listeners
diz. I know.
using their 10 seconds to remind me of stuff that I told you to remind me of?
Well, because when I reminded you, you said later, and
I was thinking of calling, that's right.
Tim and whoever.
That's right, I asked you to remind me.
Okay.
It's so much easier to get caught up and see as a dickhead, though.
I know it is.
I see why you get distracted.
All right, do you want me to call Melissa and Tim or whoever this is, or just keep with the 10 seconds?
Well, I kind of.
It's too late. You don't remind me.
Oh.
You're too busy thinking about your tit sex. Anyway.
Man.
But who isn't now for the rest of the weekend?
Right.
10 seconds, go.
Yeah, hey, Hotshot, later on, you want to get together and smoke a big fat joint?
I don't have to respond to that.
Joey doesn't. It's not a let's get personal
That's
moment.
right.
I don't have to respond to that. Tonight shot. I don't have to respond to that.
It's amazing how Hotshot has that joint right now between his. Oh,
right
big
here.
booby.
Oh, yeah.
He's having joint sex. 10 seconds, go. 10 seconds, go.
Hello?
Yes.
My older fiance just asked me to sign a prenup. What should I do?
Her older fiance.
Yes.
How many years?
She's got a younger fiance and a.
Do you love him?
I do.
Sorry, your time is up.
Have a nice life.
Hey, those calls are more appropriate for when I'm doing a relationship Wednesday
Right.
or a relationship Thursday or a relationship Friday.
But today is not a relationship.
This
Friday.
is 10 seconds of love.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
10 seconds, go.
If I can find that song.
Terry's a butt.
Oh.
Steven's a dickhead. And your restaurant rocks.
I don't have to answer that question.
It's not a let's get married.
10 seconds, go.
I need Stephen Kilbreath's email address so I can invite him and Amy to my housewarming party in Carnation.
Oh,
wow. That's a party he'll go to.
Unfortunately, we're out of time. 10 seconds. You only have 10 seconds, Terry.
I know that.
I mean, how hard is it to find Steven's email address?
Right.
It's
Not
right
hard.
there on the Untouched T-Man website for the past 6 months.
It wasn't Stephen in charge of that?
They're right. Well, I've never given him any instructions on the website, and he has no ability to take any liberties of his own. So, it's an
I was told not
untouched
to.
website. What do you mean you were told not to? When did I tell you not to touch the website?
To take liberties of my own. I mean,
Well, I never told you can't take liberties of your own. You're in charge of the website. Do what you want with it.
okay. Well, I like how it is.
That girl sounded pretty hot, though, dude.
Carnation people, man, I tell you.
He can't even pronounce his own city's name when he's
Looking
so...
for 10 seconds of love.
Tarnation.
I think Steven's about to have 10 seconds of love in the studio right now, listening to that housewarming party invite. I'm even a little jealous of the way that sounded. She just sound like she's total bend over material or what?
I guess.
Housewarming probably.
Oh, I'll warm her house.
Meet you at Pete's Pub tonight.
Pete's Pub.
Sounds like a big invitation. Pete's Pub just called. They said your 10 seconds is over. And so are yours, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on. One more.
One more.
And give
Screw
him
Julie
20,
Pilot. Do it all day.
okay?
One more. 10 seconds go.
Make it good.
Scaling dickhead. Hope it's a fat bitch.
I knew it would be
You
good.
really need that one more, Steven.
Let's do it again. Come on, one more time.
Oh, jeez. 10 seconds go.
Yeah, this is Chris. Constance Bishler called and left a message on my cell phone. I was getting back to her.
Mm-hmm.
This is the number she
That's
left?
right. Yeah, this is the number that Constance the Bitchler left.
Right, 800 number. Although.
Whoa. Yeah, we did.
Does that make you feel satisfied now, Stephen? Or you want one more?
About one
Is there
more.
going to be one final message that's going to satisfy you?
Well,
I know. I'll know it when I hear
I'm
it.
telling you, through experience, this is pretty much as good as it gets.
but let's just try.
All right, fine. 10 seconds go.
I want to know if Terry B. Free's roast beef sandwich comes with au jus.
I think I'm satisfied.
The T-Man.